All right, I'm back. My bad, guys. All right, welcome to your UFC Vegas 100. 100, jeez, we've been doing this shit for a long time. UFC Vegas 100 Fight Companion. My name's Eddie Law. I'll get the background fixed here in a second. That's actually what I was kind of working on for a minute, and then I ran some other shit I had to get done. But a solid night of fights so far. I mean, everything for the most part has been finished. I think the last fight, what do you call it? This last fight, the Gomes Kovacevic fight was probably, I think, the first one to get to end up in obviously Sean Strickland's in there with Mansour. Okay, so look there for a second, but that was the first one to be a judge's decision. So we'll see. Hopefully, it's not. That doesn't mean that the rest of the card's going to be decisions, because it's been actually a lot of fun with all kinds of finishes. But never know, man. Never know. All right. I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing. This is tripping. I'm trying to get this background fixed for y'all, but they don't want to do it. I'll get it figured out. No worries. Anyway. All right, so up right now, Mansour Abdul Malik, undefeated. He's making the UFC debut undefeated. He was on Contender Series. Actually, Danny Vreeland spoke with him. So we have if you guys go on to our YouTube, there's an interview with him. And so he talked about, DWCS and all kinds of stuff and everything. So getting his first fight tonight against Dusko Todorovic, who is not an easy out for anybody. So I guess we'll see what happens, but still. One second, y'all. Fight's about to start here in a minute. Ooh, definitely. I'm breaking the shit out of the fourth wall today, huh? All right. Oh, shit. I didn't send the who. Okay. All right. 79.5-inch reach for Mansour Abdul Malik. Second longest reach among active middleweights. They don't tell you who the other one, the other one is. Oh man, honestly, it's a pretty even match. I've seen Dusko fight in person a few times. So, Phil, what's up, my boy? Good to see you. Good to hear from you. You guys doing big things out there. Appreciate that, CST and everybody. The whole team's dope as fuck. It's funny because I'm sure we'll get into it, because I don't see this being I don't see this card being one of those. The main card being one of, like, as anyone near as exciting as the prelims, which you never know. But a lot of big things happening in the media world as far as like my circle goes. Anyway, Patrick Dana getting his first UFC credentials over at UFC 309 through Combat Sports UK, I think it was. So good for him. That's dope for him. 100%. Love seeing these young guys get their opportunities. Because having been in the media room myself a bunch of times, it's always the same faces. It's always cool to see somebody new that's getting their shot and all that. So Mansour Abdul Malik out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Extreme Couture head coach Eric Nixick, Sean Strickland in his corner as well, who's been talking a lot about his fight with DDP. He don't want to fight Australia. You might not get a choice, big dog. We'll see. All right, Mike Beltran. And it's the third minute in the octagon tonight. Let's see how this goes. It's funny, these fight companions, doing a fight companion is obviously way easier than doing live tweets, man, because shit, it's live tweets a lot. All right, here we go, round one. 4:55 left in the first round. Dusko working on the outside. Mansour in the middle. Dusko was trying to stay out of range here. Then, nice leg kick for him, but he gets countered with the left hand. Long ass arms from Mansour is like, dude, you can't go nowhere. Like, if you land on me, you better be ready to get hit. 100%, dude. It's awesome to see these young guys. Like, I met Dan a long time ago. He's like a year and change ago, actually. But I've been talking to him for a while. I'll give you a fun little story about him. I'm on YouTube. Quick takedown there for Mansour. Big shots, right hands from him. Dusko's trying to survive here, trying to kick him off of him. But man, Mansour was a strong motherfucker in there. Oh, he's going heel hook. Dusko's going heel. No, he's going knee bar. Dusko trying to set up a knee bar. Didn't work out. Now he's trying to set up a heel hook. But the knee is almost out of danger. No, he's going somewhere else now. Now he's going to try and he's eating big hammers to the face. Mike Beltran is right there. Like, just almost trying to get Dusko out here. Dusko trying to set up a heel hook. It's getting it to the correct side, but the knee might be out of danger. I can't tell. No, knee's still in danger. Here we go. Oh, he's trying to do like a toe hold. Oh, big right hand from Mansoor. Dude, how's Dusko taking all these shots, dude? Jesus. He's not letting go of that leg. He's trying to get Mansoor down on his turn. Now he's going, setting that heel hook back up with 3:28 left in the first round. Big hammers there from Mansoor. Dusko gets to his knee, shoots for a double, gets stuffed. Then Mansoor puts him on the fence. This has got to be a lot of energy being used here by Abdul Malik. Anyway, I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm live on. So there you go. All right, Dusko gets away from him, back to the middle to throw hands. That was wild. Very quickly wild. What the hell's going on outside? I got my kids out there with my wife. It's all I know is it got loud out there. All right. Be a nice right hand there from Mansoor again. Dusko's trying to get the hell away from him. He is not trying to have to do. There we go. The background's fixed. Big shots from Mansoor. Dusko's hurt. Like he looks rocked. Oh, big knee drops to Dusko. Mansoor on top, trying to land, trying to finish. Ooh, big right hand, dude. I thought I was surprised about trying to stop right there. Big flurry there from Mansoor. Dusko's trying to grab that left or that right leg again, set up a heel hook of sorts. I wonder if he's doing this just off of just habit, and Beltran saves Dusko from himself. First round finish. Mansoor Abdul Malik. Beautiful, beautiful finish there from Mansoor. Badly. This messed him up. Like that was just that. Yeah. that was some crazy power right there. Woo, that was wild, man. Anyway, fun times. I'll give you a little story here about Patrick Dan in a minute. He's a fucking good kid. Oh man. Whoo. That knee up the middle that Dusko ate to the chin was just like, yeah, fam. Is that fun for you? Jesus. There we go. Oh, there it is. Okay. Trying to make graphics here. If you guys don't know, I make the graphics for Cageside Press as well. So, doing my thing here. So I do break the shit out of the fourth wall, just in case you're wondering. All right, Mansoor Abdul Malik. This kid's got potential for sure, especially training under Nick Stick and then training with guys like Strickland. Like, bro. Hey, there you go, boy. It's always a good day when you're watching some good, some crazy finishes and getting some money. Yeah, big time win for Mansoor. Especially obviously UFC. Technically, his UFC debut. He's coming off a DWCS fight, so that's big time for him for sure. All right, here in a minute, I'm gonna mute myself so I can get the time finish and all that, and then I'll get back with you guys. Let's see. So anyway, as soon as I come back to the screen here, I believe that was a TKO. Oh Jesus! All right. It's a nice change of pace on the commercials, and I hate commercials. But you guys know the reason, so I'm glad those are done. Shit got annoying. All right, we're gonna get the time. All right, be back here in literally like 2 minutes. Be right back. All right. 244 in the first round. TKO finish for Mansour Abdul Malik. You know, usual. Thank God, his family and everything. And then he says, and he thinks Sean Strickland, the next middleweight champion of the world. Sean doesn't handle compliments very well, so he kind of, shied away from that one. But still, I've been at the Apex for like a year, but it looks like they're about to demolish a bunch of shit and fix it up and add a bunch of things to it, make it more fan friendly. But yeah. Up next, Juana Pinedo against Jillian Robertson. Obviously, Robertson's probably going in there looking for. It's gonna get to the ground at some point. It's gonna be a 7-game. But yeah. So on Patrick Dana, I don't even remember how long ago. Randomly, a while ago, he DMs me, and he goes. Actually, let me see if I can pull up the DM because it's been a minute. But it was funny because he was just in there just doing his own thing, like, let's see. He was just doing his own thing and everything, and it made me laugh. He asked, like, he hit me out of nowhere, saying that one of my guys told him that because he wanted to do Bellator interviews and stuff like that, and I was trying to figure out what he wanted. I'm like, are you trying to get on the team, or are you trying to find out how to get Bellator credentials for online stuff? Because Bellator does, or so does, man. Sometimes I guess, and they've been doing less of it, but the virtual media days, right, and post fights and all that. So he asked me if I knew how, and I was like, "Do you try to get in a spot on the team, or you just want help with Bellator creds?" And then I know how to get him, so I told him how to get him, and that was that. And you go from that to now he's going to be covering his first UFC event for a guy that's as passionate as Patrick Dana is about MMA and especially about the job itself, the media job and everything. I mean, the kid puts in mad work, right? A solid kid all around, like straight up. So I'm excited for him. I really am excited for him. Like, and again, in this space, there's no room in this space for jealousy or pettiness and all that shit. Like, funny enough, the only petty ones I ever met are how do I put this? I'm more established, bigger outlets. This is how it goes. So there you go. Yeah. So for me, at least I don't do. Come on, man. There's enough room for everybody in this space, in my opinion. So, so seeing somebody that's like scratched and clawed their way up to what they're doing now is like nothing short of amazing. And these are the kind of stories that I like to have for later on. Like, man, I remember this and this and this, and that happened for Dylan Rush. It happened for Patrick McCory. I have those stories for Jake Noker. Dylan Napoleon is probably one of my favorite stories. Who else is there? Like all kinds of guys, like that, Val Dewar, all these guys, right? That start off just as fans and then just put in the actual work, and they ask for help and they ask for opportunity and all that, and like what I look for when I pick somebody up is character, right? And so when I see someone with character, with good character, get up there like that, I love it. So big shout out to Patrick Dana. Big shout out to who else got it? Anik. I don't know Anik's last name for shit, but it's something that I've been seeing his stuff, kept my eye on and stuff for a while. I think he works with Energy too. Energy TV, Charles Johnson. But I think he got him too, I think. So hey, shout out to everyone that gets him in there, man. It's honestly, being in the UFC media room is a lot of fun. And it's a different feel than a Bellator or than a PFL, stuff like that. Smaller, it's way different. But it's like, I don't even know how to put it, man. It's a lot of fun. Meet a lot of people in there, so you guys ever, if anyone, like feel you ever, when you get in there and everything, and anyone else ever gets in there, say hi to everybody, man. Say hi, introduce yourself, do your job, bust ass, and enjoy the experience. Because a lot of people that have been in there for a long time, they do it every week or at least every pay-per-view or every single year, like they turn into these like people that are like they take it for granted in a way, You know what I mean? And so you'll see all these like young guys that go in there, the new guys that go in there, new girls that go in there, and they're just like, whoa, like wide-eyed and all that. I love that look because it means, all right, cool. You still have the passion for the job, for the sport, but also for the job. And so I love seeing that, man. I love seeing people get up there. It's awesome. How did you Cageside Press? What do you mean? Yeah, so yeah, this is a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun. But so yeah, big shout out to Patrick Dan. Again, I can't stress enough. Like this kid has wanted it for a long time, you know, and the cool part is like I wouldn't call them clicks. Oh, it's a long story, Phil. We could talk about that. We could talk about that on DM for sure. But the cool part about like Dana and Napoleon and Rush and Cade Morehouse as well as one of my guys as well is they're all friends. So there's cliques and there's cliques. I mean, look, man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's like every other workplace. There's like high school petty shit in the media room as well, and there's some cliques, but not really. But it's cool to see guys like, you know, Rush, Dana, McCory, Morehouse, like guys that are friends. Like I'll get in there and stuff. Like I think last time I went to a Bellator with Bellator 300 in San Diego, and it was out of those guys, I think it was all of them almost. It was like Rush, Napoleon, Dana, Morehouse, Brett Cagle. Brett Cagle was another one of my guys. My bad. Brett Cagle was another guy. Anyway, so those guys were all there, and it was like they were just hanging out the whole time and everything, and getting to meet them and because I already knew most of those guys. I hadn't met Napoleon yet, I don't think, and I hadn't met Dana yet in person, but I had talked to them on online all a bunch, and began to like meet those guys and see how they work. Like, you know, there's a lot of people that come into this thing and they want to be different and all this stuff, and like, oh, the takeovers coming, the takeovers. Relax, like just be different, but be yourself, right? But it's cool to see a group of friends like that make it up there. Right, Rush has been in there. Rush has been behind the scenes now, but Rush has been in there. Napoleon's been in there. You know, McCory, and now Dana. It's just cool to see him, man. Honestly, I enjoy seeing people that work hard and bust their ass and that are actual good people, like get up to the big show. Like I just enjoy it, you know. So. You know, if you're looking for somebody to sit back and be like, oh, fuck that, how come they got, no, it's not me. I'm rooting for everybody, for real. So it's a lot of fun. Not to mention, I got to say that the people that work for the UFC are fucking awesome people. Like they're awesome people. Like they're not just like really good at what they do because they are, but they're fucking dope, dude, for real. Are we really gonna get this long ass wait again? All right. Well, fucking, so we got time. Let's look into Miss Pinheiro. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Like, I made a joke online about calling this a chill card. A lot of people were shitting on it, but calling this a chill card. That was mostly a joke. But you guys want to talk about anything else? I'm just not gonna talk about politics. There was enough of that shit here in the last year, 2 years. So I'm good with that. I'm done. The shit's allowed. This election's over. I'm good on all that. I think it's over. Anyway. All right. Luana Pinheiro. Easy on the eyes too. All right. Ooh, okay. I forgot about this. She's coming in on this one on a 3-fight losing streak, all finishes. She got TKO'd by Amanda Hebus. She got choked out. Oh no, my bad. 2-fight losing streak. The middle one that was she was at ADXC, so that's a grappling tournament or event. But so she got TKO'd by Amanda Hebus. She got choked out by Angela Hill. So needless to say, she needs to win tonight. Oh, she holds a split decision victory over Michelle Watterson Gomez and unanimous against Sam Hughes, and then she won by disqualification against Randa Marcos. That's a name I've heard of forever. Randa Marcos in 2021. Did Randa retire? All right, introducing the fighters. Jillian Robertson, number 14 ranked strawweight, 14-8, 5'5", 116 pounds out of Port St. Lucie, Florida. The minus 410 favorite. There, the bettors are thinking she's gonna choke this chick out. Sounds good, man. Dress safe. Jillian Robinson's a lot of fun. Like, no one expects anything from her, but she's been killing it. Are they both in red? That'd be fun. Let's see. Robertson in here on a 2-fight win streak, wins over Poliana Viana and Michelle Waterson-Gomes at UFC 303. And I want to say the Michelle Waterson-Gomes that fight was the one where Michelle retired. Yeah, Michelle retired. Michelle retired in a 5-fight losing streak. That was just rough. All right, we go round one. Luana badly needing a win. Oh, no, Robertson just has the red hair. Luana badly needing a win, and Robertson just coming here doing her thing. Round one, right to the middle. Luana popping out the jab. Ooh, she's got the uppercut ready to go in case Jillian shoots. She already showed it. Jillian trying to just figure the range out here with the kick. Nice jab there for Luana. Then Jillian goes with the body kick right under the armpit. Robertson with all the pressure here. Luana's going backwards. That's not a winning. That's not really much of a winning recipe here for against Jillian when you keep going backwards like that, because she's going to get you to the fence and take you down. And Jillian ducks the right hand and takes Luana down quick. Luana pushing on the head, doing the right thing, trying to get back to her feet. She does, but Jillian's all over her, gets to the body lock, and she's going to look for the trip here. And she's lacing the left leg and tries to drag her backwards. Luana stays on her feet, gets her left side to the fence. Now Jillian's going to wrap that right leg and use her body weight, but then Luana turns with it. So this is going to be this turn game the whole time. Except she's not doing it now. Now she thinks she might have her hands on the hands of Robertson's going to try and break the grip here. Nope, no, she doesn't. She's using her center. Oh, big right elbow up top for Jillian. Luana gets distracted. Jillian drops with a single leg. No dice, though. Oh, big-ass fence grab from Luana to keep herself from falling down. Like, ref should stop her right here and give Jillian the position, because that's bullshit. Well, actually, no, not really, because Jillian's still over her, so I guess that makes sense. Luana right side on the fence here. Jillian trying to use her weight to drag her down. Luana wants to so badly spin to get her back on the fence. Did she say anything about that? Because she want. Like, I know Jillian likes to wear those reds, man. Jillian's about to drag her down, and again, oh, dude, the ref has his eyes lasered on Luana's hand for that fence grab. She didn't grab it, but she gets taken down real quick. Jillian on the back. No hooks in just yet. We're kind of an awkward scramble. Remember Randa Marcos, whenever she would sweat, like it'd be red all over her face and her opponent, and it was just her hair color? Yeah. I don't know how Jillian gets past. I don't know nothing about hair color, bro. So I just shave my head all the time. All right, back to the feet here, but Robinson's all over Luana. 245 of in the first round. Damn, rounds moving slow. I hear that. Oh, she's fighting like it for sure. Oh, she's trying. So, oh no, she can't get her down, but left hands from Luana, and then Luana gets out of there. Nice. And then a 1-2 right to the chest. What was there a timeout about? What the hell was that about? If anyone's watching it, because I'm not watching it with the sound on. If you're watching with sound on, please let me know what the timeout was about. Left hand of the body from Luana on the time in. Ooh, nice little uppercut for Luana. She already showed the uppercut a couple times, trying to keep Robertson from shooting on her. Jillian with the pressure. Luana, ooh, big right hand for Jillian there. Luana throws shots and leaves her head in the same spot. So it's like, you got to move. Big right hand for Jillian. Luana roll with it, but still, you can't. There's just bad looks all over the place for Luana. She looks like super nervous in there, for sure. Warning. Oh, cage grab. Gotcha. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, dude. So Luana getting warned for a cage grab, for fence grab and all that, because she did it once, like fucking full out to stop herself from getting taken down. That must have been what the warning was about. Robertson with all the pressure right here. This is like an awkward strike battle because neither one is really a good striker, like overall. Ooh, nice 1-2 there for Luana. Down the middle, leg kick there for Jillian. Then she goes up with the other one, blocked, and shoots, bails on the shot, gets Luana to the fence, lands the right hand, and then they break it back to the middle. Luana with a side kick to the belly. Jillian still with the pressure there. Luana's trying to keep her at bay with 1-2s. Nice jab lands there for her. but she's putting herself in crazy danger. If Jillian was a like a heavy-handed striker, this chick would have been knocked out by now. The way Luana's leaving her head and literally like in place every time she throws. You got to move your head off the center line. Nice little jab there for her though. Jillian, oh wow, was there it was like a takedown slash like guard jump attempt from Luana, and it was as Jillian was shot for the takedown, and now Luana's on her left side. Jillian on top of her, looking for space to land elbows. Luana gets to her back, trying to get a guard of some sort in play. Instead, she's using her knees to pinch the right leg of Jillian and keep at least some of the weight off of her belly. What you don't want to do is be flat on your back here. She's getting there. Now she's trying to get to her left side, find a way to pose, get back to her feet. No dice. Jillian's trying to solidify the position here on top. This would be a decent position for Luana if she had that right arm of Jillian's, but this is just bad because Jillian's just stacking her. Right elbow to the butt as the round ends from Robertson. Oh, right in the butt crack. That last one was right down the middle. Split her some more, dog. Damn. All right. Woo. This Dustin Poirier commercial needs to be retired badly. I mean, you should get in there, right? And then like Dustin laughs and he goes, "Let's go!" But just like that, he goes, "Let's go!" Instead of just yelling it out. It just makes me laugh every time I see that shit. Oh. Oh shit. Every time you show wings on a commercial, like I want wings. I'm not even hungry. Like at all. Oh, John Jones is at the UFC Apex watching the fights tonight. He fights in Madison Square Garden next week. What the hell is he doing in Vegas? Anyway, John Jones is at the Apex. Alex B. Heenan tweeting it out. All right, round 2 coming up. Here we go. Right to the middle. Luana coming out firing 1-2s, misses everything. She might have hit some oxygen there. Leg kick there for Jillian off the left hand of Luana's. Luana's trying to feint kicks now. I'm really wondering what her corner is telling her to do. Right hand from Luana gets through. Mm-hmm. Nice left hand for Jillian. Clean inside. Luana didn't see it coming. Luana throws this weird-ass left hook. Eats a leg kick, too, on top of that. Jillian's, in a weird way, she's a step behind Luana, but Luana is just not. Ooh, nice right left hand for Luana. I spoke too soon. I was going to say she's just not accurate, but hey, why not? All right, Jillian ducks the right hook. Gets in for a shot. Nope. Stuff, but then, ooh, nice elbow on the break off the fence there for Jillian. And then left hand to the body from Luana. Not really sure who's winning this fight, but Jillian shoots again. Nope. Yeah, Jillian, you might as well start throwing hands, girl. Come on now. Or maybe just pretend to get knocked down. That's not a good look, actually. She does have decent guard pulls. I've seen her do it a couple times. Nice little hand there for Luana. These are all little shots. Not a lot of power behind Luana's strikes. But she's scoring, and Jillian's just kind of standing in front of her now. Still looking for a way to get this down. Throws a high kick. Not even close. They get in close. Jillian wanted to clinch. Want to punch her way out of it. All right, Luana's. She looks like she's not. Ooh, nice 1-2 there for Luana. She looks like she's losing, but she's not really getting hit. And she's not getting taken down, for sure. She's just on a defensive the whole time, but she's scoring. 1-2 hits the arms from Luana. The left hand gets to the belly, though. Jillian was a step too slow on the counter. Leg kick from Jillian. Answer with the left hand at the chest. Ooh, nice right hook from Luana. I want to see an uppercut from Jillian. It's like right to the chin right here. Like straight up Street Fighter style. Well, she goes in for another shot, but the underhook's already there for Luana. Gets to the fence. Double underhooks for Luana. Jillian trying to I forgot the name of it, but what you do is you kind of squeeze both arms. Like they got underhooks. You kind of squeeze in both arms, get a little bit of control on that. But instead, she did that for like a second, trying to get her, her own underhook. She able to pump her underhook and looking for the takedown here with Luana using the left shield to make sure Jillian can't get too close to get a good position for a takedown. Left elbow on the break for Jillian. She's doing really good on those breaks. She shoots in for a single leg. Luana stops it, lands on a shot of her own. 2 minutes left in the second round. Jillian forcing. Oh, okay. Never mind. Luana's just like jab to the body, move. Jab to the body, move. Nothing's happening right now. Just chasing, Jillian's just chasing her around the fence, around the octagon here. Right hand to the body from Luana. Still just chasing her around here. I mean, the pressure's coming from Jillian, but Luana's the one landing. That right hand landed the hand. That was weird. Luana's doing well now on the feet here. Like, she's scoring better. Like, she doesn't look good, but she's scoring. Jillian trying to get kicks at the body. Nice left hook from Jillian on the counter. A lot of Luana's shots now kind of hitting guard as Jillian has a high guard here and it's tight. High kick hits nothing for Jillian. Nice jab for Luana. Okay, Lady Bird is one of the judges. Jesus. Nice little flurry there from Luana, but she's way too close to the fence. Jillian gets in the body lock, looking for takedown, can't get it. Luana gets her right side to the fence. Jillian on the back with her left hook around the left leg of Pinheiro. She's going to try and use her weight to drag her down. Luana doing well to stay on her feet, but she's using a lot of energy to keep herself up with Jillian's weight on her left side. She's trying to stuff any kind of lacing going on. She's trying to spin, get to her back. She's got to get that left arm around the head of Jillian, and Jillian's doing a really good job of keeping her head tight to the back of Luana's head. Now she's going to try and drag her the other way. She does. She throws her over, looks for this takedown, gets her to one knee. Luana back to her feet, but now in a scramble gets Luana down. Luana hands the knees. Right hands from behind for Jillian with 3 seconds left in the round. Right elbow, and the round's over. I mean, Jillian's probably winning this fight right now, so, But still. Oh. Let's see what we got on the Twitter machine. How's everyone doing today, man? It's a nice November weekend. I'm in Arizona, so the weather's finally gotten good. I'm trying to find college scores here. Some of my friends are talking shit on the in the chat, and I want to see what they're talking about. I think one of my friends is a Washington fan, and my other friend is the game's not even on yet. Why the hell are they talking shit? I don't know. One is in Washington, big time. Like, he won't shut the fuck up about Washington. And the other one is a Penn State fan. And Penn State's number 6 in the country, so I don't know what the fear here is. All right, round 3. Ooh, we're going. All right. 4:55 left in the fight. Jillian shot for a takedown, got stuffed, landed a right hand on the break. She's coming out. She's going. Luana must feel like she's winning the fight or some shit, because she's just circling around, doing the same shit she's been doing the whole fight. Like, she's putting the pressure on Jillian to take her down, I guess. So, leg kick there for Jillian, then a leg kick from Pinheiro. Jillian with the slowest takedown attempt of all time. But she gets Luana to the fence on the body lock and gets her down. Nicely done. Okay, maybe I talked too much shit. Jillian on top. It looks like she's working a half guard here. She's going to try and peel her left leg out, get to mount. She's getting close. That left leg's almost out to get to mount. Luana to her right side, pinching that left leg of Jillian's for dear friggin' life as Jillian tries to posture to land the 12-6 elbows. Ooh, almost got one there. Didn't get it. Left hands. Right elbow there from Jillian. Luana's trying to go belly down. Jillian doesn't let her. She's landing right hands. Now she's in full mount. Elbow up top. Hammer. Luana trying to keep her posture broken. Can't do it. Oh, geez. That 12-6 elbow almost landed right to the nose. Now she's landing elbows. is Jillian to the head. Putting all the pressure on Luana here on her back. Luana has got nothing here. She's got no way to get out. Like she's pretty much screwed here. Elbows in there from Jillian. Luana's trying to throw her legs up and push Jillian's upper body back so she can use her legs. Maybe get around the head, maybe get around an arm or the chest or something and push her off her. It ain't happening out here, fam. Now she's doing the right thing. Wall walking is Luana. She pushes off, tries to buck Jillian off of her. Can't do it. Jillian posts to stop it. And now we're taking a bit of a break. Dean Thomas right there just giving the instruction to Jillian. All right. Luana gets her off of her finally, but now Jillian's in side control. And got the right arm in crucifix position. The left arm is grabbing the head of Jillian's. So right here, Jillian's about to get, oh, there we go. Crucifix position there for Jillian. And she's looking for elbows here. Got to get that left arm around to the other side of her head to get the crucifix and have that opening for the left elbow. Luana's pushing out the cage like crazy, trying to free her left arm, trying to do something, create a scramble, get us up in a shooter position here. But it really does not look like it's gonna happen. All right, well, she gets herself out of crucifix. Damn. All right, cool. Side control for Jillian. I'm a little surprised we haven't seen Jillian try to set up. Now she's setting up. Goes to the full mount, and she's looking for land 12-6 elbow. Like she badly wants the 12-6 elbow. Like it's almost exclusively what she's going for. Oh, she threw another one, didn't work out. Why does she keep looking at the ref like she's gonna like Luana do something wrong? Left hand's up top for Jillian. 155 left in the fight. Luana pushing off of her. Right hand from Jillian. Elbow crew. That was a nasty elbow for Jillian. It wasn't even 12-6. It was just a normal elbow. Goddamn. Luana bucking for. Oh, she almost used her legs to get Jillian off her. Nope. Big shots from Jillian. And now Luana gets her half guard in, stopping Jillian from getting the mount for now. Jillian's good though. She slices that leg out. That right leg's almost out of the quarter guard. Almost gets to mount. She gets close to mount. Nope. Luana doing what to defend here. Oh, Luana gets to her knees, but Jillian's on her back, trying to get back down. Coming up on a minute left in the fight. Luana ends up on top. Okay, in the scramble. 1 minute left in the fight. Luana looking like she might jump Gilly here. You're not going to get Jillian with a Gilly, though, I don't think. No, it doesn't do it. Goes right hands to the body. Jillian tries to create a scramble, gets back on top. Now Luana thought about the Gilly. It was way too late. And now she's on her back again with Robertson on top of her. And Luana's look on her face is like, God damn it. Like, that's the look she has on her face. Like, this is it. Damn it. Jillian takes the post up, puts Luana on her back, sort of back in the right side, and we got 25 seconds left in this fight. And this fight's gonna end right here, but still nasty. Ooh, never mind. Jillian's looking for a head and arm, arm triangle. It's not tight. She needs to get her legs to the other side of Luana's body, which is blocked by F-Men. It's coming 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3. Jillian throws hands to end the fight. Ooh, up kicks there from Luana as the fight ends. Jillian tried to give her a high five, and Luana didn't give it to her fast enough. She's like, all right, fuck you then. So more than likely, Jillian won that fight. Man, all these finishes on this card, and yeah. Second decision of the night, I believe. But I do think that Jillian probably just grabbed that win. All right. Shout out to everyone on the Cageside Press team. What in the fuck is going on? My computer's acting weird today. It's a brand new computer too. I need to get that figured out. Shout out to everyone on the Cageside team working today. Jay Anderson, Sean Bader. If you guys don't know him as MMA Wizard, you see the tweets pop up on the screen all the time. Mathis Desjardins. Sorry, Mathis. I apologize if I say your name, bro. So, I know French Canadian and all that, but that's probably why I can't. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, I'll give you guys the rest of the guys shout out in a second. What are we doing here? Chicken nugget sounds really good. Anyway, the entire team was working today. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. You guys are dope as fuck. All right, let's see how this goes. Now, I'm gonna have to mute myself here for a minute and get the decision. Oh, I forgot to mute myself. 1 second. All right, 29-27 and 29-28 times 2 for Jillian. So, how do we put that? Dominant as fuck? Really? 29-27. I just thought about that. Was there a point taken away? Because the other scores didn't show. That's just fucking. Someone got to explain that. Hey, Cleo Roundtree with the Cleo Roundtree, John Jones in the house. Main event in UFC 309 next week. Jake Noker will be there for Cageside Press. And they're showing a John. Oh, they must have been filming some shit for John. I don't know what the fuck he's doing in Vegas. It doesn't matter. All right. All right, boys. I'm gonna take a really quick break here. Of course, we got the band was coming up. Gaston Bolaños against Cortavius Ramius. Jesus Christ, with the names today, fellas. Cortavius. I'm so glad I'm not having to live tweet this one. Can you imagine having to quickly live tweet Bolaños versus Romius? That would be rough. All right, real quick break here, and I'll be back with this next one. All right. Oh, hold on. I got the video already up here. Again, force wall doesn't matter to me. All right, I'll be right back. All right, now we're back. They're still showing John Jones. You know what was funny? Who did it? Who posted it? Someone said DC. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Let me make sure you guys can still hear me. I just messed with the audio cable. So DC, okay. I'm stepping back a little bit. DC posted a video on his Instagram today, and it was on his social media. And he said, you're basically talking about, here we go. Basically, DC's talking about, John Jones, was it yesterday, the day before, talked to Kevin Iole, telling him, I don't know about this Tom Aspinall. He hasn't really done anything. I'm not just going to let him make a name off my name. I think I'd rather have for my legacy, I'd rather have a fight against Alex Pereira and all that stuff. Because don't get it twisted. This fight with Stipe is all about legacy. It's about beating the guy who's the most successful heavyweight champion of all time, UFC wise, right? Which again hurts to say, because Kane, had he not keep constantly hurt and injured, I think Kane would have been that guy. But Kane Velasquez, but Stipe, most accomplished, right? So he wants that under his belt. He's the greatest heavyweight of all time against the greatest fighter of all time. He wants that under his belt so he could be whatever, right? So everybody, okay. I post something about John Jones or about Tom Aspinall, it's always, John's ducking him. I'm like, all right, cool. But so what John said was, Tom hasn't done anything. That fight does nothing for my legacy. He's not wrong, okay? Because if Tom gets in there with John and John beats him, right? And he's just another guy, and everyone's gonna have to sit back and and eat crow. If Tom gets in there and beats John Jones, a lot of people believe he could, and honestly, he's got the skills to do it. If Tom gets in there with John and Tom beats him, like, he just makes his name off of John Jones, right? The only guy to ever actually beat John Jones, because Matt Hamill didn't do it. Don't get it twisted. John Jones is undefeated. Okay. So, if you look at it, there's not much there for John Jones to gain. However, while everybody, you and everybody else, not you guys watching, but like everyone's watching, it's calling saying, "Oh, he's ducking Tom Aspinall." Everyone, guys in the media saying he's ducking Tom Aspinall. I feel like most people know, or should know, John Jones is a high-level troll. First of all, if it makes you mad, he's gonna keep doing it. Okay, so y'all keep telling him, "Oh, you're ducking." Okay, he's gonna keep saying that shit. So yeah, that way you guys can keep saying he's ducking. Great. Okay, but he's also negotiating through the media, okay, through social media and all that. He's telling the UFC, "You better pay me. All right, you want me to fight this young gun? Great, okay, pay me." Because that's the reason they're doing this shit. Like, a lot of people love to romanticize the idea that people fight for legacy and for championship. A lot of these guys don't. Don Cerrone didn't give a shit about a belt until like later in his career, and then it was too late. He was all about just keep giving me fights so I can keep getting checks. Kevin Holland said similar things. Let's be honest, a lot of guys and girls on the roster are what do they call them, jobbers? They're just here to fight and put on a show. A lot of them aren't gonna go for title shots or fight for a belt ever. A lot of them won't. You can very clearly see the levels of certain people, right? So I'm with John on this one. But I don't think he's afraid of Tom. I don't think anyone's, I don't think he's afraid of Tom Aspinall or anybody else. I think he's just like, look, if you want me to fight a guy that's not going to immediately sell pay-per-views, okay, then you're going to have to pay me more. And I get it. I mean, think of it this way. Like, you can say whatever you want about Tom Aspinall. I'm a fan. I love Tom Aspinall. Watching him fight, so much fucking fun. Outside of that, what fight did he blow his knee out in? I see the dude's face, but I can't remember his name. He stutters. No offense, but I like him too. Curtis Blades. I think he's the one. Yeah, he blew his knee out against Curtis Blades. Was out for a while, came back, ends up fighting Sergey Pavlovich for the interim title after John blows or tears his pec muscle, training with not Dante, but with Dante, Dontail. Might have been against Dontail. Anyway, or Mo Green. But anyway, so then Tom comes in, wins the interim title. It's a lot of fun to watch. He's the next great heavyweight, in my opinion, right? And I get it. He really badly wants and needs this fight with John Jones, and he is the interim champion. All that makes sense, all right? But John's telling you, you better pay me. You better pay me to fight a guy like Tom Aspinall. That's not going to bring eyeballs automatically to the pay-per-view because he won't. He won't. Now, is Stipe doing it? Kind of, sort of. Like, this fight's already selling, right? But he's not. But everyone that knows this fight's going to end more than like 90% sure it's going to end a certain way. maybe 99% sure it's going to end for John Jones, right? So don't get it twisted. John Jones would fight Tom Aspinall as long as the UFC pays up, right? And I think they will. I think John beats Stipe at 3, next weekend, and then not long after that, whether or not he retires, like if he retires in the cage, you and I both know, MMA retirement don't last. Now, John Jones at the UFC Apex right now, watching this card. Keep that in mind. It's not the most exciting card. He might have a teammate on there. I'm not 100% sure, but he's in Vegas right now, and he's supposed to be in New York next week, right? I'm thinking he's there to negotiate with Dana White, okay? Because the one thing Dana White knows how to do is negotiate dollars. That dude knows how to get him and Hunter Campbell are good at getting fights done. So I think he's there saying, like, look, probably going to be Stipe next week. You want to fight this young gun? Pay me. I think that's why he's there. Personally, that's why I think that's why he's there. So here's my theory. Next week, if John Jones should win. But if he beats Stipe Miocic, Stipe retires. I think John Jones, we'll know how the negotiations went by what John Jones says after the fight. If John Jones goes, all right, this is it, guys. Bye. I'm the best. I'm the GOAT. My gloves are down. Enjoy yourselves. Peace. Negotiations didn't go well. If John Jones, or they're still ongoing, he's just trying to poke the UFC. Or if he says or he'll call out, he'll be like, all right, Tom, let's do this shit. And Tom's gonna be there 100%. But Tom goes, all right, Tom, let's do this shit. We're all gonna jump up and down for joy because one, we get to see a fight we actually want to see with John Jones in it, and two, he got paid. Good for him. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I feel like they're gonna do it. I don't think John has to do it. I know a lot of people been going out and talking and all that stuff, and great, good for them. But I think we will see it. I think we'll end up seeing Tom versus John. I would have to put it if things go well next weekend and John doesn't get injured. I'd say International Fight Week. Not a bad idea. Could also see them, I could also see the Saudis being like, I pay you, let's go. And they end up headlining a fucking pay-per-view in Riyadh or some shit. But yeah, I don't know. I think we'll see it. And honestly, the people complaining and bitching about, he's ducking Tom Aspinall, y'all just helping John, so keep it up. Because the UFC sees all that stuff. Oh, man. Cardinal game tomorrow, baby. Cardinals Jets. I'm hyped. Maybe I'll go back to do my nightcap show. I used to do a nightcap show where I talk about anything, football and all that. All right, we're waiting for Bolaños and Romius to kick off. What are we doing here? Apparently Junkie had a Junkie had a Twitter thing. So one of my friends from another page, my boy Robert from Pipe Book MMA, he goes. So I guess Junkie put up. Let's see if we still have it because that'd be fucking hilarious. Hang on, if I can put it up on the screen, it's kind of funny. I'm not making fun of Junkie. I have a lot of friends that work there. I'm a big fan of Mike Bond. Yeah, it's on here. Hold up a second. Let me put it out here before we start this next one. Hang on, share screen. Oh, where is it? God damn it. Is it this one? Oh, apparently won't let me show it. All right, fuck it. Let me see if I can pull it up on the other Twitter so I can show you guys because it is pretty fucking funny. They haven't noticed it yet. Okay. So, and this happens all the time. So, people that make fun of anybody for a mistake like this, fuck y'all. But apparently, Luana Pinheiro defeated Robertson via whatever, and then Jillian won anyway. So they both won. This happens all the time, folks. Don't get it. Anytime y'all want to shit on something, okay, but you get paid for this, and motherfucker, you wouldn't do any better. Relax. But that is pretty fucking funny. I'm sure someone already let Junkie know about it. It's all good. So. Anyway, I'm not gonna fucking bash him because I like those people. I like Junkie. I like the people Junkie. Here we go. Round one, or not round one, Jesus. And introducing the fighters. Cortavius Romius, 9-2, 5'4" out of St. Louis, Missouri. Or Missouri. What is it? Missouri? Missouri. They call it Misery, right? I don't know what the fuck. -260 favorite on the night. We'll see how this goes. Bolaños hits like a truck, so we'll see. But Romius is fast. Powerful beard on Bolaños. Fighting out of Dublin, Canada. Dublin, Canada. Am I wrong on that shit? Maybe I can't read. He's got the red shorts on, so we'll see. Right to the middle of the cage with his fist up. Everyone's got to have their anime intro now. Like, I know, like, Izzy does some shit like that. Carrie Hatley. Carrie Hatley looks like everyone's creepy uncle. I'm sorry, Carrie. I didn't mean that like that. You weird me out. Without talking to you ever. I'm sure he's a nice dude. Solid ref. All right, round one. Bantamweight action. High five right in the middle of the cage, and we're going. 4:55 left in the round. Red shorts for Bolaños, blue for Romius. Bolaños goes to the body kick, then he goes into the inside leg kick. Nicely done. Romius tries a right hand, doesn't make it, and then got blocked. What kind of lead knee shit was that Romius just tried to throw? He got counted for it, but still. Bolaños looking for that head kick, but it hits guard. Right hand drops Romius because Romius went for a head kick, and then he hit inside leg kick. But we're back up. Oh, excuse me. Whatever this energy coffee drink shit has making me burp. Bolaños doing work with the kicks early, going up high into the legs, mixing up pretty well, making Romius have to think about it. Romius gets a leg kick of his own into the game. Hands a little bit open there for Bolaños. He might end up poking this dude right in the eyes. Romius now kind of wise to the body kicks here, avoids that one. Romius kind of giving a bit of a tell here. Jesus, both miss right hands badly. Oh, inside leg kick again for Bolaños. Just keep doing that, dude. Chop his lead leg up. Mess it up. Don't let that dude walk. Right hand for Bolaños ends up hitting guard. Romius doing a lot of this. Oh, there we go. Romius shoots him, but Bolaños already has an unhook on the left side. Romius don't care. Gets his hand behind him, lifts and dumps Bolaños right on his back. Lands in side control. Jumps over to mount. Bolaños goes belly down, gets his back taken. Bolaños shakes him off here. Romius grabbing the hell out of that left arm, trying to get an armbar, can't get it. Ends up on bottom. Bolaños looking to posture and land some hammers here. Romius grabbing the shit out of the back of his head to pull him down here, keeping posture broken. Now you get his full guard into play, hanging out to both hands of Bolaños. Good ass grip because Bolaños can't get his hands free. Gets the left hand free, lands the left hand, grazes left hand up top. But Romius trying to get his legs into play, trying to peel Bolaños right off him. No dice on that one. Bolaños pushing on his face, on his neck, whatever he can. Oh, legs in play there for Romius. Nicely done. Pushes Bolaños right off of him, gets back to his feet. Bolaños tries to come in with the right hand, misses, but he puts Romius on the fence, and now Romius with the overhook on the right side, trying to get a left underhook there, but Bolaños trying to block it, and they are clinch fighting on the fence. Left hand, sneaky little of a left hand up top of Romius. Carrie's keeping an eye on Bolaños grabbing that fence because it would actually be very helpful for him to be able to keep Romius in place here. Romius with the right knee right to the belly, just to keep cup to cup contact off. And Bolaños bails in the position, gets back to throwing hands right to the middle of the cage. Body kick for Bolaños. Misses there and block mostly. Misses the leg kick, lands that leg kick inside. Body kick for Bolaños. Right hand for Romius. Grazes at best. Bolaños looking for an angle here. Leg kick there for Bolaños. Romeo should come in with the right hand, the jab. Nope. Right hand got in real close or got in fucking clean. Bolaños' right hand lands. Romeo's trying to get it back. Romeo's jab is going now. He's going straight right hands. He's a lefty. So, unorthodox, whatever. Southpaw. So that right hand's going to be his jab. Oh, nasty body kick there for Bolaños. Dug the toes right into his body. Then outside leg kick for him, too. Inside leg kick for him. He's just chopping up Romeo's here. Romeo's falling behind on the scorecards for sure. Oh, no, I take it back. He got that takedown, did a little bit with it, not a lot. But still, I think Bolaños is winning this round already. Body kicked for Bolaños, coming up on a minute. 1 minute left in the round. Bolaños working on the outside, circling out. Ooh, right hand misses. Romeo times it perfectly. Ducks in on a takedown. Tries to get his hands connected behind the legs for a double. He might have it. No, he's not connected at all. Bolaños doing a good job. Got the underhook on the right side. Underhook on the right side, or on the right side to stop Romeo from connecting his hands. Stands him up, puts him on the fence here. Now Romeo is having to deal with Bolaños putting his weight on him on the fence, fighting for his own underhook, coming up on 30 seconds left in the round. Bolaños gets his head on the right, plays knee to the body from Bolaños. Right, short little right hand from Romeo up top, coming up on 25 seconds. 25 seconds left in the first round. Bolaños warned about grabbing the fence. He had his fingers out a little bit. And Romeo gets away from him. 15 seconds left in the round. Oh, Romeo is cut somewhere. I think that right eye of his is busted up. Romeo is going in, throwing a flurry, knocks Bolaños down to the ground. Right hand's going in from Romeo. But Romeo is looking for grab. They're grabbing now. I don't know what Romeo thinks he has here, but the round's over. I think Bolaños, he looked like he tripped. I don't think he got knocked down. So that was fun. Oh boy, they're really going in on these. What do you call them? Anti-gambling addiction ads. I'm assuming someone got sued. So just invite more people to the stream. All right. So yeah, like I said before, wait for the second round to start. John Jones ain't afraid to tell him Aspinall. That is never going to be a thing ever. You're not the GOAT, not the greatest man, baddest man on the planet. Being afraid of somebody, you just need to get paid for it. He's a businessman, and he only has a certain amount of fights left. He ain't going to fight forever. They go round two. They're talking to each other like, "You good, bro? Yeah, you good, bro. You want a high five? All right, let's high five. Round two. Got a fist bump. We're off." Romeo's with the pressure. Bolaños. Body kick from him, but he's a right hand. 4:45 in the second round. Romeo's with the pressure. Big left hand for Romeo's. Gets Bolaños to the fence. Right hand snuck in there right and during the flurry. Gets Bolaños down to the ground. Bolaños bounces back up to his knees, now his feet. Romeo's on the back, hands connected, lifts and dumps him again. And he's trying to keep him down, but Bolaños is awesome at popping right back up. Except he can't pop back up to his feet this time. He gets to his right knee and then left foot hits the mat, but Romeo's just trying to drag him down. But I'm just trying to muscle his way out of this here. It's not going to happen. Romeo's gets the back, gets the hooks in, and now we fighting. The problem here is that the top of Romeo's head is on that fence. He's got to spin to one side or the other. The perfect place for this position would be right in the middle of the cage, obviously, but this slightly limits Romeo's if he's able to get the body lock, which he is, body triangle. It's a little loose, but it's there. But it kind of limits his options here a little bit. Bolaños right on his corner, looks over at his coach. He's like, they're telling him something. He's like, okay, yeah, I got you. He's fighting the hands, gets the right hand out from behind around his head. Romeo, now he's trying to sit up, so he kind of sits up a little bit, but he's in the body lock. It's not going to happen. And the problem here too, again, that the locking side of that body triangle is on the fence. So Bolaños can't turn to that right side and start working on peeling that off. He's on his left side. He's fighting hands. Romeo's with the choking hand, getting right under the neck here, sort of. It's on the chin. Bolaños fighting it very well, though. Goes 2-on-1. Does a really good job of surviving here, but he's up to coming up on 3 minutes. Can't be doing this shit the rest of the round. Got to find a way out of this position. Now he gets to the lock side of the body triangle, but Romeo's dragging, just muscling him to the other side. It's a loose body triangle of sorts. Oh, now it's on the chin. It's on the chin. He's cranking it, little short choke. But again, it's just on the chin. It hurts like a bitch, not gonna lie, but still. It's not under the neck, so he's all right. Coming up on 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the round. Mark. If I say Mark, that's because we're at 2:30 or whatever. Now, Romy's comfortable here. He's got regular. Oh, okay. Bolaños goes belly down. Romy's still on the back, and he's dragging him right back down, right on the fence here. So Romy's top of his head is on the fence. I think he lost a body triangle. He's just in regular hooks here now. So this would be a time for Bolaños to fight out of this position. He knows it too. He's just trying to basically push using the bottom of his feet, push off the ground to crawl up higher and higher to make it so he literally slips up the top. And he's getting there. Now he's wall walking a little bit. Romy's trying like hell to keep him in place. His shorts are almost off. Bolaños, big elbows from Bolaños off his position. That was wild. Scramble, back to the feet. Bolaños' shorts are falling. It's no big deal. It's just kind of funny. Somebody on the court, in the cage side, on the cage side, outside the cage is like, what the fuck? All right, Bolaños puts Romy's on the fence and he's landing knees. Romy's does not want to strike with this man right now, and he's having to deal with it. Big elbow up top for Bolaños. A lot of pressure from Bolaños here on the fence. He's got a left underhook, tries to land at the right elbow, sort of blocked there from Romy's. Now Bolaños is trying to drag him down, or Romy's wants it down too. Hey, Bolaños ends up on top. Full guard for Romy's. Bolaños trying to posture up to land damage. Romy's right eye is bloodied up. Left hand up there up top for Bolaños on the same eye. Big elbows there from Bolaños. Left elbows. Nicely done. 30, coming up on 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds in the round. Romy's trying to keep his posture broken to land, but it's just he's leading a couple shots here. Elbows, right hands. Romy sits up, grabs the back of the head, drags him right back down. That's the most annoying shit to do when you're in top position, when they do that to you. Because your neck is sore. Oh, big elbows up top for Bolaños. Nicely done. 10 seconds left in the round. Romy's trying to grab an arm, couldn't do it. Now, hey, Bolaños is loose, landing hammers. Romy's goes belly down, just trying to protect him, wait, make it at the end of the round, and he does. And now when they stand up, Bolaños just stares him down. Fam, who you staring down, dog? Come on. Anyway. All right. Here we go. Anyway, let's see. Just trying to keep it up. Trying to keep up on whatever's going on elsewhere. All right. Well, I know Romeus is breathing heavy. Black Girl for Coffee, sponsor us, please. I eat too much of that shit, honestly. All right, round 3, little hug, little hey man, respect you, let's do it, bro. Let's go to war, bro. All right. All right, nice little quick takedown there for Romeus. Romeus on the back, sort of. Bolaños' left leg is stuck on the hip of, or left foot is stuck on the hip of Romeus. It cannot feel good. That's almost like a calf-ish, crank-ish deal. I'm sure it's not hurting that bad. It's getting uncomfortable as hell for that left knee, though. But I'm just trying to spin to face him, but that left leg is just caught as shit, dude. There's some pretzel stuff going on right now. This should be what people show friends when they go, "You train jiu-jitsu? What's that look like?" And they send him this little sequence. He just looks like a pretzel. It looks odd as fuck. All right, gets his leg free, back to the feet, but Romy takes him right back down. Romy is on top. Full guard from the Bolaños, and he's throwing the 12-6s off his back. Now he gets a foot on the hip. Ooh, he's going triangle. Bolaños might have a triangle. Landing elbows up top. But it's possible. He's got the legs in the right position. One arm in, one arm out. Now he's going. He's got, what is the fuck? I wish it was a camera that could like sneak in on the side here so we can see what the hell's going on under there. But he's got the right arm of Romy is trapped. And now he has to let him loose. So he lets him go, creating a scramble. Romy stays on the back. Yeah, there was nothing there. They ended up in north-south. But I just looked at his corner like, God damn it. Romy's in the back. No hooks in just yet. He gets to his feet, but he's still body locked from behind. Bolaños literally crawls his way to the fence, gets up to his feet, and Romy's still on. Bolaños, oh, geez, they are scrambling on their feet here, and Romy tries to drag him down, ends up pulling guard of sorts. So he's in full guard. Bolaños on top with 2:30 left in the round. What's up, Robert? That's my brother, Robert Villa. Fight Book MMA. Shout out to the homies, friends of the page. Little shots there from Bolaños. Oh, he went for a knee. He was a downed opponent, and Bolaños went for a knee to the head. He's lucky as shit that didn't land. Knee to the body there for Bolaños. Romy puts him on the fence instead, shoots in on a double. Looks like he's looking for a double. Hands are locked behind the butt. He's going to try and lift and dump him here. Underhooks are there, but it was a little too late, not in the right place here. He peels him off him, though, puts him on the fence instead. So now Bolaños is in dominant position. Double underhooks for him. Romy's with his back on the fence. Right knee. Romy's putting his right knee back up to make sure he can't keep, because you want to get your hips as close as you can. So that way you can start working drag downs, throws, or even give yourself like the spot you need to be able to drop down for a double. And Bolaños very easily kind of just body lock throws him to the ground. Like that was way too easy. I'm starting to think Romy's probably tired of shit too. Romy was trying to grab a Kimura grip. He's still trying. Nope, no dice on that one just yet. He's eating that right hand he's trying to grab. He's trying to grab that Kimura grip. Nope, eats the left hand instead. At the very least, there now he's digging for that Kimura grip. Nope. When he gets his arm out, lands it, and here you go. You want this Kimura grip? Right in your mouth. 1 minute left in the fight. Full guard for Romeus. But I'm just going to try and posture up here, land some damage up top. Finish it off here for the judges. He's probably winning this fight, to be honest with you. So, well, Bolaños gets to his feet. We're back to throwing with 45 seconds left in the round in the fight. Body kick for Bolaños. Romeus shoots with the double, gets it. God, these guys are tired as shit. Like, that was not even hard to get. And Romeus is exhausted. Full guard for Bolaños. Pushes Romeus off of him. Tries to get to his feet. No dice. He can try to get up to his feet like I do at 38 years old when it's freezing as shit outside and my back's been hurting on, for like a week. I'm like, he tried to do that shit. Full guard for Bolaños. Elbows from him. Those are not fun. If you've never been elbowed at the top of your head, you would think they would be like, because it is, probably like the hardest part in your head. Like, you would think it'd be not a big deal. No, it fucking sucks. Left hands to the body from Romeus and elbows to the head from Bolaños as the fight ends. Off to the judges. And Bolaños throws his hands up in victory. So we'll see who grabs this one. But I got to say, it's probably Bolaños that got it. Man, badass fucking prelims. But it always happens like that, man. Always happens like that. What's funny? I'm talking, behind the scenes media shit. I've known Roberto Villa from Fight Book MMA for years. Okay. Years. And I didn't meet this dude until last year in Denver for one championship. Oh, man. Gaston Bolaños. One of the most solid people I've met in media, though. No question about it. He's a fucking good dude. So shout out to you, in the team over at Fight Book MMA. Big respect for you guys. That was fun as hell, dude. That was fun, and we got to go check out Boulder and all kinds of shit. Like, my favorite part of Fight Weeks is hanging out with media guys outside of like work. That to me is more fun. I mean, I love what the job is the best, right? And there's nothing better than covering an event live. But like second to that is like hanging out. Like I got to hang out with you and in Denver and Boulder, and then Kansas City with a bunch of Matt Davies, Oscar Willis, Alex Mahunin, Nolan King. We definitely do, man. We definitely do. I thought I was supposed to go to the one in Denver this last time around, but my schedule got all messed up and had some stuff I had to get done. So, all right, gonna meet myself here for just a minute while I get the scorecards for you. Okay, be right back. Oh, Robert. So if you guys don't know, I think I said it. I put it on the screen a little bit ago. MMA Junkie stuff. They put up both ladies and winners. That happens normally, right? So you can get the information out quicker. So that's normal. We don't do that because not because of that, just because we just don't, But that's fucking hilarious. I was gonna say, so Bolaños gets the unanimous decision victory, 30-26 and the 2 30-27s. I don't feel like it was that dominant, but whatever. The right guy won, so it doesn't matter. All right, up next, co-main event time. Supposed to be Ricky Turcios against Bernardo Sapage, but Ricky Turcios had a medical issue and literally got pulled right after he made weight. So the car got scrapped because it's too late. Obviously, way too late to get anybody in there. So now we get GM3 Gerald Mearshart against the debut of the former one championship, 2 division champion. Excuse me, Rainier de Rida. He said his name. I muted it correctly. It's like Rainier de Rida. I can't fucking do it. Okay, I'm Mexican. I can roll my R's, but I can't. That back of your throat shit. I'm not good with that. So, and then randomly they're talking about Oliveira against Chandler, which is next week's co-main event. So, 34 career wins with Oliveira. Okay, whatever. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, so yeah. So I met Robert at Denver and shit. So I'm gonna try to go. Hopefully, your one championship actually comes back next year. They were supposed to be in Atlanta yesterday, But they had a contractual obligation to Thailand. So, you know, oh yeah, these two did fight before. Chandler fucked him up, or Oliveira fucked him up. But they ended up having to go to Thailand instead, which honestly, if you think about it, overall, it's a smart move. I mean, contractual and all that, right? But it's probably cheaper to go to Lumpini Stadium, like a lot cheaper than it is to go to Atlanta State Farm Arena, I think is what it's called. So, you know, there's that. Well, that's fucking awesome. Kevin Durant's sideline was a left calf strain. God damn it. And we're coming off a fucking big win, too. It's bullshit. All right, hopefully it gets back better quick. All right. Yeah. They sold out Bronny James' D-League debut. That was pretty nice. All right. Anyway, sorry. Falling off. Again, it's just a chill out card tonight. Next week, there's not going to be a fight companion next week. I won't be able to do it. I will be live tweeting the entire event, but I will not be doing a fight companion for main card. For scheduling issues that make it so I can't get in front of a camera. So, but I will be watching. I will be doing coverage on Twitter the entire time. So, if you don't get the pay-per-view or you can't find a alleged different way to watch it, don't worry about it. I got you. Come to the Cageside Press on Twitter, and we have play-by-play. Jeremy Mearshart against Rainier DeRitta. I said the Riddler. You know, I just found out there's like a family on social media. I don't know if they're TikTok or Instagram, whatever they are. And I've been seeing people talk about the Rizzler. I don't know what the fuck that means. And so someone puts, I saw it on Twitter finally, so I clicked on it. And it was like, there's this family of weirdos that go to Costco and make videos. And one of them is like this little boy that needs to be fed, in my opinion, fed a little more clean. But it doesn't matter really. But you know, he comes up the Rizzler. And then his dad says boom a lot. That's all I know. And then the wife and the daughter do we're Costco girls, so of course we're gonna do this and that. I'm like, you just going to Costco and make videos like that? Like, I'm sure the first couple they did was embarrassing, and after that they're so used to doing that shit. But I mean, they're everywhere now. They're getting invited on talk shows. They're getting invited to events. I guarantee they'll be at a UFC at some point. The way the UFC is really grabbing onto influencers and all that shit. Okay, influencers. If you don't actually influence anybody, are you really an influencer? I've seen people with like 10 followers go, I'm an influencer. Shut the fuck up. I have a Twitter too, bitch. I don't mean I'm an influencer, goddamn. You know, my favorite thing about GM3 is that he never looks awake. Like, he always looks sleepy. They're using the Ritters, like, even before one championship fights as a UAE the UAE Warriors fights as the B-roll for this one. Not even using one championship stuff, which I wonder. I'm not gonna be able to hear it on the. You know what? I'm gonna mute myself when he walks out to see if they even talk about one championship. Well, they're not against each other. I mean, they're competitors, but not like. I don't think they dislike each other, but you know, who knows? Oh, they're not gonna show us walk out, are they? Oh yeah, they are. Okay. All right, let me mute myself here for a second so I can hear what the commentary says about the Ritter. Okay, so they did talk about one championship. So it's not like they've been told not to talk about one. One part, which is like, don't show our shit on TV, bro. Rainier had a lot of good fights in one championship, or a few good fights in one championship, but 2 division champion, always up for submission or for a grappling match or an MMA fight, doesn't matter. But he's a grappling specialist. Don't get it twisted. Former one championship light heavyweight and middleweight champion. 10 first round finished 15 of 17 wins, 4 knockouts. Yeah, and that's nice. 11 submissions. And he said he wants to submit GM3, who is also a grappler. So let's see if Homeboy can pull it off in his UFC debut. If he gets able to submit Mearshart, like he puts the division on notice a bit, because Mearshart is like the unofficial gatekeeper at middleweight, in my opinion. Dude, his ribs are like popping out. What the fuck? He also could fight at light heavyweight. Just he'd be taking some. Dude, oh man, that was first of all, that was like a straight up bar scrap, right? Like 2 big dudes throwing hands at each other, and the fact that he's able to pull it off after all that shit Homeboy was talking, and Anatoly, yeah, was talking, that actually made me laugh, bro. I mean, Anatoly was like, "Oh, you can't call Francis Ngannou the best heavyweight in the world. I am. He hasn't faced me yet. You don't have to now, bro. Game. You went in against a guy that had virtually no chance against you, and you lost, bro. You cannot be talking shit. Because if you ate a fist from Francis the way you ate all those from Rue, nah, fam. You going to sleep. So let's keep the respect up. It's martial arts, bro. This ain't fucking scrapping. This is not a bar fight. All right, GM3. I'm a big GM3 fan because I like his style of grappling. I know a lot of people find him boring and shit, but he looks like you're like growing up, like he looks like your friend's dad who could scrap. Like he just did look like he couldn't fight, but he could fucking fight. We'll see how this goes though. Back-to-back wins, most submissions, 11, finishes 12 in UFC middleweight history. Finished 35 of 37 wins, 29 submissions. They might as well just be like, hey, you want to just grapple? Fuck their own hands. Just get right to the grappling, bro. It's going to be high-level shit. When it gets to the ground, it's going to be some high-level shit right here. I'm excited about it. GM3 looks like he should be a cop. He got the cop mustache and everything. Hey, Beltran's like, no mustache, boo. Dude, no one has a mustache like Beltran. I try to get my wife to let me grow it like that. She won't let me. Like, I want to get the whole braids and everything. That would take years of growing it, which is fine. But that upkeep has to be annoying as shit. I want to have to Beltran just to ask him about it. But I know he's been asked about it a million times. Saw a mustache from GM3, though. All right. Rainier DeRitter, 34 years old, 6'4", 185 pounds, 78-inch reach advantage, or well, half-inch advantage. 6'1" for the 36-year-old Jeremy Mearshart. Most pro fights on a card, 54 for Mearshart. Most experienced fighter on this card. He definitely took this picture days ago because now he got mad stubble instead of just the mustache. Yo, Robert, if you're still on here, did you watch earlier? Who was getting introduced? Fuck. Oh, man, I forgot who it was. But I could have sworn the announcer, I forget his name too, I apologize, but he goes, I could have sworn he said, no mames. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, he can't be saying that shit. Oh, he can, But it just made me laugh. But it wasn't that. It was, who was it? Real quick before we start here. It was No Mess. It was the very first fight of the night. No Mess. He meant to say No Mess Mullins, right? Melissa No Mess Mullins. But it sounded like he said no mames. And I was like, motherfucker. Yeah, dude, it made me laugh so hard. That shit was so goddamn funny. Shit. Are you chilling at home today, bro? You just hanging out? All right, Mike Beltran, third man in the octagon. Man, I recognize very few of these ring girls now. Like, Brooklyn, a couple of Brazilian girls, that's about it. I don't know anybody else. Now that the GOAT's retired. Dude, my brain's not working. Oh, yeah, all right, cool. All right, round one. Inside leg kick there for DeRitter. RDR with the leg kick. GM3 getting in the middle. Nice left hand there for GM3. Almost gets through. Might have grazed one Anthony. Leg kick for RDR. Front kick DeRitter. DeRitter throwing the hands. He's looking good. Taller fighters. He's using them to his advantage. I wonder if it's going to turn into just a brawl. just because they're both really good grapplers. DeRidder's right hand is landing pretty well here, but he's leaning back a lot, like, which is good. Get his head out of the center of off the center line. Nice little leg kick for DeRidder. GM3 putting the pressure on him. Outside leg kick. Oh, big right hand for GM3, and DeRidder might be. Oh no, he's not hurt. Jesus, I thought he got hurt. He definitely got his bell rung. That shit caught him off guard. DeRidder's really reaching with that nice jab. He's got a smooth kick you don't even see coming. DeRidder lands one of the legs, shoots in on a double, and gets it. Nicely done. DeRidder on top, half guard. GM3 hanging on to him here. Just trying to get his legs to the right place, gets him to the hips, tries to push off, gets to his side, gets to his knees, single leg attempt, dumps him over his head. GM3 on top momentarily. DeRidder trying to get his legs in place for a triangle. GM3 says low and backs up, gets to his feet. Nice right hand for DeRidder. Rainier. I don't know what name's that and what kind of name that is. Nice left hand to the body for GM3. DeRidder, a couple little short punches. This is an awkward. Ooh, nice right hand for GM3. Awkward ass. So DeRidder throws leg kicks and he leans all the way back, right, to avoid the counters. GM3 knows all about it. He just eats a leg kick and walks forward. Right to the middle. This is an awkward ass fucking like. Ooh, nice right hand again for GM3. The left hook right behind it. Another left hook. Right hand for DeRidder. They get into a clinch. GM3 says, nah, I'm good with that. DeRidder trying to go in for another takedown. No dice on that one. GM3 pushes off his face. Gets away from him. Nice right hand for DeRidder. DeRidder's right hand's been paying dividends, but GM3's has too. It's kind of, like I said, it's an awkward striking exchange here. Another jab there for DeRidder. GM3's fine eating jabs, apparently, because he's just eating a bunch of... Oh, big left hand for DeRidder. GM3 gives it back to him, though, with his own left hook and backs up. Just brawl, boys. Just brawl. Forget the grappling at this point. GM3 goes up with a flurry up top. Nothing landed there. Anytime GM3 starts walking forward, like DeRidder just puts that long-ass leg up just to stop him. Big left hand for DeRidder. Dude, seriously, this is an awkward kind of sloppy strike style here. DeRidder in on another shot here. GM3 thinks he has a guillotine, loses his legs in the position now, so now he's back on the defensive, gets to his back, trying to get to put his feet on the hips, pushes DeRidder off of him. DeRidder gets to his feet. DeRidder tries to rush in there with a knee. Might have grazed right there. Shoots it again in for a double. Hands are locked behind the butt. And we're about to get a lift in it. Nope, loses it. Oh, GM3 has a guillotine. DeRidder had to address it. Gets his head out of danger. And GM3 landed a left hook on the break. Oh, another left hook for GM3. DeRidder tried to land an elbow. Not even close. Outside leg kick for DeRidder. Tries to shoot again. GM3 stuffs it, pushes off the face. Big elbow at the left elbow there for GM3 on the break. Like, GM3's looking good on the feet here. Like, DeRidder's not looking terrible, but he's the one shooting, and he's getting takedowns, just not doing anything with it. I know DeRidder was like the favorite in this, but nice little right hand for GM3. DeRidder with his own jab. Big left hand for DeRidder, and GM3 goes, okay. He ate it too with some sauce on it, bro. DeRidder tries to come in with some hands there. GM3 ducks it, gets to the body lock, puts the clinch position, puts DeRidder on the fence. DeRidder, left hand for DeRidder, drops it. GM3. GM3, oh God, the horn saves. Oh my God. Mearshar got saved by the horn. Holy shit. He wasn't out by any means, but he definitely got hurt because he fucking drops and looks at him like, oh, that look that fighters get, like, and then so they immediately like put their legs up. Like, that shit was fucking wild. Robert, you busy? You want to jump on here for the last fight? Let me know. Jesus. All right. So far, the grappling hasn't gotten to that point where I wanted to get, where they get like, they get crazy with it, but they're throwing solid hands, I'm not gonna lie. Just realized I need to figure out dinner. We still got another fight left after this. Two of those elbows from DeRitter was nice. And that left hook. Dude, GM3 got fucking rocked on that one. Jesus. All right, here we go. Round 2. GM2 tries a flurry, mostly blocked by the guard. DeRitter drops again. GM3 says, not this time, fam. Stops it. They look like they fight very similar, man. Just DeRitter just has to be taller. Right hand to the body from GM3, and DeRitter gives him a jab right to the face. Left hand up top for GM3, the slowest striking I've seen all night. Outside of Pinheiro and Robertson. This is just a tad faster than that. DeRitter gets GM3 to the fence, trips the leg out, drags him to the ground. DeRitter in half guard. GM3 trying to dig that left underhook up, get to his right arm so he could post up and work his way to his feet. Gets the hook over on DeRitter's right leg, keep him from getting to mount. DeRitter was trying to go for trying to set up a choke here. GM3 sees it coming, tries to address it. They both hit each other here. GM3 tries to get to his right side. DeRitter says, nah, fam, keeps him in place. We're still working at half guard, though. 330, I'm coming up with 335. 335 left in the second round. DeRitter on top, left hand from behind, off his back of GM3. Left hand. Some people are calling him DeRitter the Riddler on my Twitter. Oh, GM3 to the feet. Goes off on a flurry in DeRitter's face. DeRitter tried to get a throw and he threw himself to the ground. And GM3 says, oh shit, okay. Lands on top. Now, honestly, if you didn't know these guys were both grapplers and not strikers, you'd be fucking laughing your ass off. You'd be like, this is terrible fucking fighting. No. Oh shit, GM3 goes for a triangle for a head triangle or arm triangle. No dice on that one. GM3 he's trying to jump right at side control. It's not happening. GM3 gets stuck in half guard so far. Just trying to set up the head and arm, dude. Little short shots from both guys as GM3 tries to get in position. Right hammer from GM3 up top. DeRitter's hanging on to the right arm. Both arms are fucking GM3 with one arm. Tall bastard. That's funny. GM3 is like little rabbit punches to the face, trying to push off of him. Finally able to posture up a little bit. DeRitter's legs are in place though to set something up. Big left hand up top from GM3. He's trying to stay in place here. He's not trying to back away and go back to striking. He's trying to do something here. Big left hands for him again. Man, if it wasn't for that knockdown, GM3 would be up 1-0 probably. Coming up on 130 left in the round. 5, 2, 130 left in the second round. GM3 on top. Okay, we got a possible triangle position there for DeRitter. The left leg is over the head of GM3 with his right arm out. DeRitter's trying to force that left arm in. So in jiu-jitsu, when you're on top of something like this, rule number 1 is both arms in or both arms out. Don't do 1 and 1. You're going to get triangled or armbarred. And we got a scramble here, but GM3's throwing, so is Ritter. The Riddler. I'm calling him the Riddler now. Fuck it. Riddler on his back, left leg in like backwards armbar position, if that makes any sense to anybody here. Goes inverted. Gets back to his back. Pushes GM3 off him, and we're back to striking for a quarter of a second. Because the Ritter's in the body lock there looking for a trip. And he gets it. Riddler on top. Open guard. Left hands up top for GM3. GM3 trying to dig in there for a Kimura. For Kimura grip to get back to his feet. Riddler sees it, leans left, trying to get his right leg free so he can go to mount. GM3 spins, and he's about to take the back of the Riddler, but Riddler sees it, gets to his knees, gets top position still, left hands and right hand up top, and we're back to GM3 on his back with the open guard, feet on the hips here. Oh, GM3's going to go armbar. Ooh, he fucking Hail Mary armbar there with 5 seconds left in the round. 3, 2, 1, round over. That's the kind of shit I was waiting for, the grappling. Anyway, Robert, let me know if you want to jump on here for the last fight, dude. I got one more round of this one, and then we'll see. No big deal if you can't. I get it, Saturday night. If I wasn't doing this every fucking weekend, I'd be probably sitting back with a beer watching this on my TV. Again, there won't be one next weekend for UFC 309. I will be live tweeting the entire time, but there will not be a fight companion next week, which sucks. It's a pay-per-view, but had some prior engagements to deal with, and I can't do them while I'm on camera. So that's how it goes, fam. I'm gonna end up Uber eating some shit after this. I don't feel like going out. Dude, the Lakers made the trip, to watch Bronny's first game in the G League. I used to call it the D League, and everyone was like, what the fuck? Oh, I got you, Robert. I'll send you a link right after this fight's over, dude. Where can I send you the link that you can get it to your desktop or wherever you want to? I don't know. Let me know. Are you going to be on your phone or on your computer? Because if you need it on your computer, just let me know where I can send it so you can open it on your computer. All right, round 3. Teep kick to the body. I know I should have just texted you all that shit I just said, but I can send it to you on DM too on Twitter if you want. Anyway, GM3 gets DeRitter to the fence. Double overhooks for DeRitter, who uses it the way I like to use it, where you just squeeze them together and use your strength and turn them. DeRitter tries to find a way to get a throw, can't do it. Gets to his hands and knees here. GM3 trying to. Oh, nice right hands there for DeRitter. This is like sloppy, awkward. GM3 slowly falls down to a single leg attempt. DeRitter's stuffing it so far and stuffs it nicely. But now he's in there, dirty boxing inside and closing the clinch position. One underhook for each man. DeRitter loses his and literally just trips GM3 to the ground. They're so tired, and GM3 is just like, fuck. GM3 trying to go back. Oh, DeRitter's got something. He's got a choke, and GM3 had to address it. Nice. But now GM3's on his back. This is not where he wants to be for the judges. GM3 trying to go for a single leg. DeRitter spins out of it. This is where being taller and longer definitely helps you and a little less tired than the other guy. DeRitter on the back here. One hook in. GM3 to his back. DeRitter in full mount. Full mount and trying to force the head and arm choke or the arm triangle. GM3 defending. He might be done here. Did he just tap? He just tapped. All right. Rainier DeRitter gets to finish in his first UFC fight. All right. Well, fun little scrap there for as sloppy as the striking was. Like, the ground game was as advertised. I just wish it went to the ground a lot sooner. That would have been a lot more fun. All right, give me a minute here. I'll send it to you over there as soon as after they read this decision, and I just gotta do a couple things here, and then I'll send you that link, dude. But yeah, trying to get the world famous Robert Villa from Fight Book MMA on the stream tonight, boys and girls. And obviously, he's my friend, so. That's the more fun part for me. Rainier de Ritter, 3rd round finish in his UFC debut. All right, gonna mute myself here in a minute. Well, after the commercial, so I can get the official decision and all that shit they say. But Rainier de Ritter. That was a hidden arm choke, I think. No, arm triangle? Hidden arm choke. There's a difference, and I know it, but I just can't remember it off the bat. Like, I can't see it up. You know, I'm about to get it out later. Anyway. All right. Just getting the trying to get the graphic ready to go, boys and girls. All right. Right after this, I'm gonna take a quick break, get my boy the link so we can get on here, and then yeah, we'll finish off the last fight of the night. Maybe talk some shit about whatever and call it. All right, here we go. 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, the arm triangle submission. Arm triangle. All right, folks. I'm gonna take a quick break here. Yeah, the fucking streaming shit on Twitter. God damn it. All right. Well, let me get the link from YouTube real quick, boys and girls, and we'll get it going. All right. Wonder why the one on Twitter doesn't work anymore. That's weird. All right. All right, boys and girls, we'll be right back. Hopefully, with my boy on the screen, and we'll talk about that. We'll do the last fight. Okay. All right, right back, folks. I'm not sure what happened with Twitter, but Twitter is like tripping, dude. Let's see if we can get this working again. Twitter is tripping. I'm not sure why it's like having issues and shit. So we'll see how it goes. All right, try to get my boy here on here. It's just annoying because it was like, it shouldn't be that hard. Oh, did it work now? Did we finally get it figured out? Let's see if we finally get it figured out. Nah, it's not gonna work again. Punk ass Twitter. I swear to God, dude, like that dude bought Twitter and it got worse. My guy.
What's up?
What's up? You guys on? He don't need no introduction. He don't need no introduction. Epic MMA, my boy.
What's cracking, dog? Thanks for the invite, man.
You know, I meant to do it before, but I mean, you know this. You run fight.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
like when
dude.
you plan some shit, like you plan something and it not never, but it's always really difficult to get Anthony to like. You know how this shit goes, dude.
Oh, for sure, bro. For sure.
How you been, man?
Good. Been fucking busy with work and
the
website and everything else that's going on. You know.
Yeah.
Trying to get all the tweets correct. Just.
Nah, that's good shit, man.
Dude, I had a feeling Ritter was going to win, bro.
You know, he was a favorite. I was just like, I just have a hard time like trusting anybody coming in on a debut, no matter how good they really are, and being able to handle it. So, but honestly, the best dance partner is what he got in GM3. That was a great win.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So if you guys don't know, Epic MMA has a show every Thursday night. Sitting ringside, our boy Villa, Rudy T. What's your boy's name out of Canada?
Oh, we just call him the Canadian.
The Canadian. There you go.
The Canadian.
He's the Canadian that's a fan, I want to say, of an American hockey team. Am I right on that?
Yeah.
I wanted to call him out on that when I went on your show the other week.
You should have. We always pick on him.
But I'm sitting there going like, this is the least Canadian motherfucker I've seen in my life. Like, you should be picked. Canadians stick to Canadian teams for the most part. This motherfucker picks New Jersey.
Freaking Mark Ambu Miller. That guy, he's a character. Yes, we call him Uncle Fester.
Oh, that's sort of mean. That's a little mean, but I got you. Jesus. Oh man.
So, what you got for next week, man?
Next week, UFC 309. Jake Noble.
Yeah.
For
Bones or Stipe?
Ooh, Bones, dude.
Yeah.
The real question is he retiring? And if he is, all right, great. But if he's not retiring, is he gonna get? So okay, let me tell you my theory. You tell me, okay? Because everyone's calling out John Jones for ducking Tom. I don't think that's the case at all. I think he's negotiating because think about it. Tom, as great as he is not a casual fans guy ever. Everyone in the UK knows him. All of us know him, right?
Mm-hmm,
and a lot of people that are real fans of the sport know him. But the money comes in from the casual fans who, by the way, Dana White tells them all the time, he's number one pound for pound, John Jones is the GOAT, and all that stuff. Casual fans grab onto that. They're going to tune in and watch the GOAT, right? So Tom comes in, and yeah, it's a great fight. We all want to see it, but it's not going to make a ton of money. And John Jones is in my opinion, the point of his career where it's about legacy and more importantly, it's about money, right? So I think he's just publicly negotiating for better pay. What do you think?
And you know what? I see that happening. I see that Jones is negotiating, and I see that Aspinall is negotiating, as they should. I mean, it's they Jones is going to bring a lot of fans here from the States, and Aspinall from where he's from, right? Mm-hmm. So you bring both countries together, and it's going to be a huge fucking pay-per-view. But they can't carry the pay-per-view. You got to have a badass co-main event. You need to have a featured event, main event, if you want to call it that way, and then the prelims. They have to bring it, and it's got to be somewhere where, I guess, where they're going to sell out more tickets, because you can't just say, "Oh, we're going to do it," in the Toyota Center, or we're going to go at the MGM or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's what's going to be happening. I think they're going to negotiate, as they should. Like I said, they should negotiate that fight purse. I mean, it's a big fucking deal. It's a huge fight. Jones is coming back after what, a 10-year layoff?
Yeah, he tore his peg, bro. It's hard to come back.
Right. Jesus, so Aspinall is still in there, still fighting, still keeping himself relevant. So yeah, man, I think Jones has to put a stamp on this fight coming up, and Aspinall needs to capitalize on that.
Yeah, no, 100%. And again, like the stakes are quite obvious for both guys. For Tom, it's making his name. Like, he becomes huge if he beats a guy like John Jones. Because look, Hamill. We all love Matt Hamill. Great enough. Good, good for you. However, that you did not win that fight, bro. I'm sorry. All right, John Jones is undefeated. So to be the first guy to actually beat John Jones would be massive for Tom Aspinall, right? But for John, there's nothing there. There really is nothing there. Like, for him, in terms of just because it's Tom Aspinall, right? So, and I'm sure we'll be back and forth on who wins that fight. I think we'll get that fight. I think if there's anything that Dana White and Hunter Campbell can do is convince guys to fight, right? When the fight's on. And that money's gonna talk. So now I just want to know. I'm just wondering where they make that fight, right? Like, do you I don't know if you're doing it in Vegas. I think the Saudis are gonna be like, oh,
I was gonna say Abu Dhabi, bro.
Well, Abu Dhabi or Riyadh, right?
Or Riyadh, yeah.
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The Saudis are the ones paying money out to MMA.
You
know what I mean? Don Davis likes to keep throwing that shit out there like it means something, but they're paying the money. They'll be like, hey, bring us John Jones. Give us John Jones and Thumb. Okay, it's okay. Vegas will be fine. Like, that's what's gonna happen. And Dana's gonna be like, oh, money signs, let's do it.
Yeah.
So, I think maybe like next summer, something like that. We'll see what happens, man. But
yeah. I mean, if and only Jones does not retire.
Right.
Because I mean, how many fights does he have under the UFC contract?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%.
Because if Dana, he ain't gonna let you retire unless you fight out your contract. I mean, look what he did with Ngannou. Unless you're paying buku money to get out of your contract.
Yeah. I don't. And funny enough, John has that. He has that money. He just whether or not he actually wants to spend it on that, who knows? But
give it back to Dana.
Yeah, right. The thing about it is, you're right. So Dana doesn't like to let guys out of their contracts, especially their champions, unless they're no longer champions, right? And so it's, not even that, dude. We saw Nate Diaz, right? He tried to kill Nate. He tried to fucking kill Nate. Okay, the only reason Nate's not dead somewhere and didn't go off and make a bunch of fucking money doing everything he did is because Hamzat missed weight.
Yeah,
like, he missed weight badly, right? That's the only reason we didn't get that. We unfortunately, Kevin Holland get his ass whooped, but no one ever. People rarely leave the UFC the way Nate did by tapping out Tony Ferguson. They rarely leave like that. Usually, you leave the UFC. You've been around for a long time, made a name of yourself. You leave with someone else making a name off of you.
Right.
And Dana had to eat crow and be like, "Yeah, we love Nate." God,
yeah, fucking asshole.
We fucking love. Yeah, 100%. Right. So, meanwhile, Nate wants to come back. Supposedly, he wants to come back and fight UFC again. That's what he says.
Dude, Nate is always saying that he wants to come back.
If I'm Nate, I just keep boxing. Fuck all that.
Fuck yeah, dude. Keep boxing. Make that money in boxing.
Make that money in boxing. And
fight under Jake Paul's promotion. You'll make a buku shit ton of money.
Did you see that they didn't sell a damn thing in those tickets? Those tickets are there's so many tickets left for the next week fight.
They're giving them away, bro. They're gonna end up giving them away.
You're gonna see a bunch of little kids with fucking chains. Did you go? You didn't go to that one yet. I covered Anderson Silva versus Jake Paul here in Phoenix. It was in my backyard.
Oh, okay.
And almost literally in my backyard. It was a fucking tiny ass arena. But I went to that, and dude, I shit you not, when I look out, so I don't know if you cover boxing, but in boxing, it's way different. In MMA,
oh yeah,
not one championship, but like UFC, even in PFL and all that. When the winners come back to the back and you do a scrum, there you do a post-fight scrum. Okay, that's how it happens in MMA. And one championship is different. They do it kind of like boxing does. In boxing, the entire card happens, and then they bring you whoever the fuck they feel like bringing to you. So
yeah.
So anyway, so we got to watch the entire card from our seats, which were fucking awesome. Shout out to MVP Promotions for setting us up in a great ass little. They gave us a great ass suite. Only because
nice.
I promise you, dude. I promise you, if it was sold out, we wouldn't have even gotten in there.
But, you've been sitting next to the restrooms.
100%. In fact, there were better seats than what Media Row was. Media Row was down low and way back. You could barely see shit. We were up top seeing everything was great.
Wow.
But we look at the dude. I look at in the crowd, and it's like I mean hundreds of like kids with fake gold chains on, like reading for Jake Paul, and I'm like, bro, you ain't never gonna shake that the Disney kid label. You Disney kid for life. Grow the beard, kiss Mike Tyson on fucking AI videos all you want to, bro. You're a Disney kid forever.
He is.
Except those little kids grew up already, and they ain't watching the fight no more, bro.
Nope.
Kids are out skateboarding, and you're trying to hook up with girls and all kinds of shit. So.
Yeah. How much longer do you think we're gonna see Jake Paul box? You think one more year, and then he's just gonna run a promotion and have big names under the card and get all that sponsorship money?
Well, especially if he gets knocked the holy fuck out by Mike Tyson.
Oh, right? Dude, have you seen Mike Tyson lately?
Yeah. Look, he's fighting a guy that's had a medical emergency on a plane, dog. Come on, man. I can't respect you for fighting that dude. And then if you get knocked out by Mike Tyson coming off in a medical emergency on an airplane, I can't respect you either. Like, I'm just hoping Mike Tyson makes a giant bag and somehow knocks him the fuck out. I do not want Mike Tyson getting hurt. I want Mike to go home happy and wealthy. That's it. That's all I want. I do not give a shit.
With some skin in between his teeth.
For real, dude. So, we'll see. I'm wondering at first as Joe Martinez announces the names of Carlos Prates and Neil Magny here in the main event. Anyway, so the dude, it's fucking whatever, dude. I can't stand. I look, before this fight with Mike Tyson, I didn't care about Jake Paul. I'm like, whatever, do your thing, bro. Like, you want to use your Disney fame / your YouTube dumbassery to get a bunch of money boxing, great, do it. But then you signed a fight with Mike fucking Tyson, 60 years old. All right. Now I have a problem with you, bro. Now I don't like you. Now I hope you get knocked the fuck out somehow. Before, didn't care.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I think as they announce Neil Magny, or they announce the main event. I think Jake fights Mike Tyson. If he gets knocked the fuck out, that's it for him, right? But I think if he beats Mike Tyson somehow, he's going to use that to get some other fight. He's going to keep that going. But if Mike wins, I think we will see Jake Paul fight at least one time at PFL, at least once.
Well, that's supposed to happen. I mean, he's been saying, "Oh, I've been training MMA, and I want to fight in PFL. I want to, this and that." Okay, well then do it.
Right, like do it.
Quit fighting these, old timers, retired boxers. Get in there with the legit MMA fighter, or with the legit boxer.
Somebody, yeah. I mean, look, the only legit boxer he ever fought, Tommy Fury, beat him.
Yeah, but that's Tommy Fury, bro. I mean, come on.
That was a terrible fight too. Oh my god, Tommy's terrible. Tommy's terrible. Like, you would think with those long ass arms. I mean, the motherfucker stands up. He's like Scottie Pippen. Remember Scottie Pippen back in the day? Standing straight up and his hands go past his fucking knee. Same thing with Tommy. And he couldn't pump a jab out for his life.
Nope.
What the fuck are we doing, Tommy?
Yeah.
Damn it.
He didn't learn from his brother, I can tell you that.
Definitely not. Fucking Tyson Fury got longest arms in the history of the world. Oh, no glove touch.
No glove touch.
All right, let's see how it goes. Round one, folks. We'll shoot the shit some more in between rounds after the fight. All right.
Okay.
So what do you think? Who are you picking here?
I got Prates winning.
I like it too, yeah. Neil Magny just
I like Neil. We've been, pretty close for a long time, but
yeah.
when it comes to fighting, man, there's just some fighters that I have to pick against him.
Nice little cat pick for Neil. Okay. I like that. Dude, Carlos has that left hand locked and loaded.
Oh, for sure, man.
Oh, there we go. Neil Magny in a single leg. Lips. Carlos has a good defense here and gets Neil to the fence. Now that takedown's not going to mean shit unless Neil can get his back off the fence here. He's going to try and trip it here, and then there we go. Now he's going to try and use that right leg, trip the left leg of Carlos, and get him to the fence. Or get him to the ground. And instead, Carlos pushes out the fence, gets him down. Ooh, slick.
Ooh, nice.
Dude, that back tattoo on Carlos is insane. What in the fuck?
Right?
I have good pain tolerance, and I could not sit there long enough to do that shit. Like I have my Kobe tattoo on my arm here. It took like 2 hours, 3 hours almost.
Jeez.
That shit. I had to take a break. For the first time ever during a tattoo session, I had to take a break. Big right hand for Carlos up top.
Yeah. Wonder if he'll use the 12-6 elbow now.
Yeah, I want to. Jillian tried to do it. And
but she did it in her butthole.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, dude. She lands that last one at the end, and I'm like, she just split her butt. She just split her butt crack right up her back, dude. That's fucked up. It's gonna suck the wipe tonight, man. I'm sorry.
Yes, it is. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Neil's been pretty busy.
Mm-hmm. Nice right hander for Carlos. Neil gets in there, close with his own right hand. Another right hand, dude. Nice little. He tried to go for that trip. The problem is he didn't have a fucking underhook. That he would have gotten that with an underhook. He really wants Carlos on his back here.
Yeah, he does.
Pause. There we go. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the round. This is a 5-round fight, man. This is gonna be.
I mean, if it lasts this long.
No, Neil dives in there on the single leg.
I see.
He's got to lift it as high as possible here. The way he's doing it, nope, loses it.
Yeah,
and he gets back in there. It's gonna be like this on the fence the rest of these. So you used to fight.
I did. Yeah. I used to fight a long ass time ago, man.
Folks, this is one of the few times you will tune into an MMA show of any kind where both guys have fought before. All right, you know how many have that? Fucking nobody.
0.
Fucking nobody.
Nobody.
Via fought. I fought. There's only Oscar Willis has fought. Like, there's only a handful of us that actually got in there before that can talk our shit.
Yeah. Okay? So before I even became into the media or anything like that, I did amateur kickboxing in Las Cruces, and then I did some MMA fights here in my hometown. Nice. It was fun. But back then, man, you couldn't really make some money off of that. So
now that you not make some money, you almost had to pay to fight. I did.
I did. I didn't make shit.
I was a wait a minute. I gotta pay how much medicals? You motherfucker. I got so mad. Dude. I made no money.
And then they ask for you to pay for you to get your license right there and then at the weigh-ins so you can fight.
Yeah, you dehydrate yourself, make weight, and then like, oh, by the way, you fucking dick.
You need to pay for your license to fight, bro. Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
And they were like, oh, sell tickets, bro. Sell tickets. We'll give you a percentage. Come on, bro.
Nah.
Tripping. Nice left hand to the chest. Oh, right hand.
Ooh.
Magny got hurt or he just slipped?
He did.
He
slipped. He slipped.
Right. No,
Magny's a G, man. Magny can take a punch.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think Prates he's got this.
Oh, he's hunting now. Ooh, big left hand for Carlos. Another big left hand for Carlos. Now Neil might be rocked. Now Neil's rocked.
Yep.
Neil is definitely rocked here. Oh, he tried to fake the jump knee, the flying knee. Oh man, Carlos is hunting here.
He is.
For Neil, hook under the neck for Carlos here. He'll stop this takedown. Neil's just trying to stop the action. He could clear the cobwebs, man, because he's not doing shit to get this takedown here. There we go.
Yeah.
Coming up on 30 seconds left in the first round, folks. Carlos getting on the back here. He's not going to jump the back. Oh, what? And he's just trying to keep him controlled, dude.
Yeah, he is. Well, I mean, Neil's hurt. He's hurt, so he's got to do what he's got to do to get to the next round and clear his head.
Yeah. Nice left hand there. And oh my God! Did a ghost just knock out Neil Magny? Because I didn't see shit. Carlos tried to kick his mouthpiece out of the octagon, and he ate shit. Oh my God! What happened?
I don't know.
That is the weirdest fucking thing. Oh man, okay. That was odd. That was strange, right?
What the like what?
Yo, man, I hope he's okay. Hopefully he didn't get injured.
What? I just saw the replay.
Okay. I haven't got
What?
the replay yet. I don't know what landed.
What? Was it a knee that landed?
Left. So he pushed off here. Left hand. What the hell happened?
Because he got out.
Hold on. I think he might have. Oh, the left hand.
Was it the left hand? Oh, it was the left hand.
Yeah, hits up top and puts him out. Okay.
Wow.
Thank God. Well, thank God, because my next guess was gonna be like, this fucker just have a heart attack in the middle of the catch. That's terrifying, bro.
But dude, that was like he barely even grazed him.
Yeah, barely. That's a knockout right there.
Oh, but there it is. Okay, so he hit him right at the temple.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hit him right at the temple.
It was almost like a grazing shot.
Like
it didn't land complete, but he was already hurt. So
yeah. Oh, wow.
God, I'm hoping your kids can see that shit, because that's scary.
They reacted just like we did.
Yeah, they're like, "Fuck, Dad, what the hell?" They're probably like, "What happened?" They're gonna ask him as he gets home. Oh, I'm glad to see him okay though. He looks okay.
Yeah. That's good.
Right. As soon as they announce the decision, I'm gonna mute myself. All right, I'm gonna mute myself now, folks, and then we'll be right back. Okay, and then with decision. All right. And Carlos Pratt just calls out Jack Della Maddalena, and
that would be a good fight right there, man.
If Jack wasn't so highly ranked, it would be a great fight.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's way too high. So I think, but he called out Jeff Neal too. I think that's a possible one.
That one would be a good one, and I think that would happen just because of the rankings. Even though we know that the rankings don't mean shit, but
it kind of depends on if Jeff wants to go to Australia. Now, Carlos had a better reason to go to Australia. He has a daughter there.
I was just gonna say, yeah, he said that it'd be awesome to see his daughter.
I'm wondering what the backstory is on that, like why he can't just see her. Like, I know it's expensive to fly and all that, and everything.
That's probably it, man.
That's got to be it. Yeah, but I'm just wondering, like, talk about having a fucking why to make it in your fighting career. So, well, there you go, folks. That was the main event, first round knockout. 4 minutes 50 seconds left. Massive victory for.
Yep. That's a good win for Prates, especially fighting a guy like Neil Magny.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are considering him as the gatekeeper of the division. So you know, I'm sure I'm sure Neil doesn't like that, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's still, you know, having a win against Neil and it's a knockout in the first round.
Yeah.
That's you know, on your record, that's a huge feather in your cap.
Yeah. 100%. All right. So, what'd you think of this card overall?
I'm gonna give it a 9, bro.
Yeah.
From 1 out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 9.
Yeah.
I didn't see any like we always see on Sitting Ringside, no sandwich night of the fight, sandwich fight of the night.
That dude, honestly, I was who I think it was you or Rudy said that, and I remember going like, I was looking at my phone, I'm like, say what? Say what? Sandwich what? That is a great way to put that shit. Okay.
Yeah. It was there was no boring fights. I didn't have to get up and make a sandwich, you know. So
yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Not a lot of decisions.
Yeah.
There was 3 decisions on this card.
I think so. I think just 3.
Yeah, and the rest were finishes. So yeah, to me, I feel like it's a 9. Yeah, dude, it was good.
I go with that 9, especially at the fact that it was expected to be shit. Everybody,
right?
Everybody built.
Everybody dogged on this card, bro. I'm like, why? Why? You got some good fighters on here, and they delivered.
Yeah, they did.
And even the decision win fights weren't even boring.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Now, you know what I'm curious about is if Dana's even there right now.
Probably not.
He's probably not, but I want to see. I always check to see because you know he's usually the first one on the post fight interview. And no, that's not it. Usually there in the post fight, or the first one in the post fight presser, and so you know he'll give you. They ask him to whatever. Here we go. It's live now, so let's see who's on there. Oh, it's not live yet. Okay, live in 30 minutes. Jesus, yeah. The pacing on this card was trash. But it's not the UFC's fault. They lost 3 fights?
3 fights.
Yeah, 2 like weeks before.
Man, the one I wanted to see was Cody Garbrandt, dude.
That's what I wanted to see. Yeah,
I wanted to see that fight so bad, but fuck, he got hurt, right?
Well, they said undisclosed reasons. I didn't check that. He's got hurt. Yeah.
He got hurt.
I mean, you know the weird one, the injury that happened that no one's talking about. I'm gonna get rid of this fucking thing right now. Hang on. The one that no one's talking about is Tracy Cortez.
Oh, I know, man. Like she was putting all kinds of shit on Twitter and posing and on wearing these fucking hooker boots and shit.
Yeah, I was wondering what's going on.
You know, I wanted to message Miranda Maverick, but I'm sure she doesn't know. But she already got an opponent, so
is she? Okay.
Yeah. On the same card. Yeah. So she don't care, dude. She just wants to fight.
Yeah, no. And she got Jamie Lynn Horst, who just won last weekend. So
yeah. So,
but Tracy's a weird one because I know like she was like, what she said, we had a confusion with the UFC. I can't fight in December because of injury that needs surgery and all that. And it's like, well, what is it? But obviously, fighters don't want to say that, right? They don't want they don't want to let their opponents know anything. But it's just strange, dude. It's weird.
Yeah, it is. It's weird that she didn't want to disclose, but you know,
yeah, I get it.
A lot of fighters don't like to disclose what their reasons are for not fighting unless it's like something public,
right,
or something that the UFC don't want you to say.
Right. You know, because it's funny because whenever it's a female, the funniest shit to me is that they immediately go, oh, she's pregnant. Like, oh, hey, relax, bro. Like, if she is, first of all, good for her, okay? But
right? I mean,
like, second of all, like, relax. She didn't say that. Like, goddamn. They did that with Hivas too last time. Hivas got hurt. They were like, oh, she's pregnant. I'm like, dude, goddamn. Everything.
No.
Anytime a female gets hurt, y'all want to talk about pregnant. That's fucking weird.
You know what I'm going to start tweeting when a guy gets hurt? I'm going to say it's his prostate.
Enlarged prostate.
He got an enlarged prostate.
Let's get in and massage it. Just massage it, bro. Only because I know you're in the medical field. I'm in the medical, and my wife's a nurse. I know what that shit is. Okay, like hasn't happened to me yet. No, dude. Every single time, like I'll ask her because I go to the doctor and shit, and I'll be like, you know, he'll be like, I always ask this jokingly. I'm always like, hey man, what point do I have to get like a colonoscopy or whatever you guys call that shit to figure out what's going on there? And luckily my doctor goes, oh, I don't need to do all that. Like I just do a blood test and we'll be fine. And so I told my wife, I'm like, I'm not getting no fucking prostate exam. Like, why? I'm like, hashtag I'll die from that. I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever's in there, let it be in there, bro.
Just put a tattoo behind you. Exit only.
Hey, if God's calling me home, he's calling me home. I gotta stop. But yeah, no, it's just fucking weird. Yeah, but I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Let's fuck it since we're on here now. Do you have some time?
Yeah, I got some time.
Cool. Fuck it. Let's look at some headlines here.
Okay.
Let's see. So here's a fun one. So LFA happened here last night. And Henry Cejudo was there, you know, just doing his thing. And Mario Bautista went up to him.
I saw that, dude, bro.
Dude, I fucking fell over dying because he goes, "Hey man, you've been, you know, you gotta accept the fight." Henry Cejudo goes, "Man, you can't be boring." And I was like, "Oh." If you're Mario, you gotta just, hey, you know what? You're right. My bad, bro. You gotta walk away at that point. Like, you can't come back from that.
Right? And then he's all, well, you have 2 losses. And he's like, Henry's like, well, look who I lost against.
Not only that, it's like, oh, 2 losses. Yeah, I have 2 losses, 2 division champion, and a gold medal. What'd you got?
Right? He couldn't say nothing.
You can't say nothing. Yeah.
No.
Like, come on, dog. Like, resume matters, man. I'm not gonna give you a fight just because you called me out for it. Like, it's stupid. But yeah, so that happened. And then, so here's an interesting one. Shock, obviously, Bilal Muhammad. We also the injury, the bone infection was just some scary shit because you got to be out 6 weeks of not even training, not moving, nothing. You got to be on antibiotics and whatever else. But that leaves a question: what do you do with Shavkat? And everybody, including Kamaru Usman's, like, hey, you know, would you be open? Would you be cool with a Kamaru Usman Shavkat Rakhmonov for an interim title fight?
I think so. I think that would be pretty good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, what he's been doing lately, commentating.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he's itching to get back in there, and why not get a interim?
Yeah, I think that would be. And honestly, dude, like, he came off the couch like days before and fought, you know, I call him Hazmat. I don't know why I call him Hazmat. Hamza. Hazmat. Yeah, Hazmat. And you know whose fault it is? It's fucking Fred Kirby, my brother.
Fred
Hall calls him Hazmat, and I'm like, God damn it, Fred, you fucking with me now. I'm gonna tweet that out one day. Like,
I know, Hamza.
I'll be like junkie out here fucking tweets. But,
bro, that was hilarious, man. I had to screenshot that with my comment.
Yeah. You sent it to me, and I was like, "Oh no!" I thought about texting because I know a few people at Junkie. I was like, I thought about texting. I'm like, "Hey man, have you?" No, I'm not gonna say shit.
No.
Let's have some fun with this. Anyway, yeah. I'll text somebody over there later. Be like, "Hey, you guys figure that out?" But I'm sure someone else did. But anyway, but yeah. So about the media games, like we're on this shit. I was talking earlier about a couple of young guys that got their credentials 309, which is fucking huge. You know, like we've both been in media rooms before and all that, and you know, UFC and all that. But what do you think of these, like this new crop of reporters that are coming out? Because first of all, we have guys like Patrick Dana who got his credentials for the first time, great with Combat Sports UK, and I think your boy Anik's going too.
Yeah,
I forgot with who. I don't know if it's a Scrap or whoever he's with, but you know. What do you think about this new crop of young journalists that are coming out there?
I think it's good, but I think it's also bad.
Okay.
Bad because they don't have the experience. They're not in there like us. You know, we've put in the time. You know, we run a website. We run social medias, we have a podcast, we do this, we collaborate. The questions that they ask are kind of like, what?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Like, what? Where are you getting all this information from? Or why? Is it just something that you're asking your friend, hey, what should I ask this fighter?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, man. I feel like it's a touchy subject when it comes to the new media coming in. I don't know. It's so okay. For example, when I was at the one championship this past at Denver, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a new guy there, and he doesn't have a website,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
All he has is Instagram and Twitter.
Okay.
That was his first event to ever cover an event, and he came up to a few other guys that that we met them last year when we were there. And he was just going around like, so what do I do? Like, who do I ask, or what do I ask?
Oh,
Dude,
boy.
like me hearing him in the background, I was like, oh, this guy's a newbie. So he came up to me and he's like, so have you covered events before? I'm like, oh yeah, man, I've covered a few. I have some experience covering some events. And he's like, so are we able to ask questions, like just like the like questions that newbies would ask?
Sure.
And I'm like, all right, bro, let me just give you a quick rundown. So I told him exactly what he needs to do.
Sure.
And do it, bro. During the fights, when the fighters would come down the catwalk, he would get on the chair and get his big ass camera and start taking photos in the middle of the crowd of all the media people, bro. And I'm just like, and then what's that other website? It's Combat Press or something like that.
Okay.
He was sitting next to me. He's like, "Who's this new guy?" I'm like, "I don't know, bro." I try to help him out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It's I feel like there should be. You know how there's a school for reffing?
Yeah.
I feel like there should be a school on media.
Okay. I mean, there's journalism school, but that's different than what we do now.
But I mean, journalism. You're doing your local news channel. That's to me. I feel like that's totally. It's a different type of style of journalism.
Yeah.
But I feel like there should be rules. Like somebody should be out there teaching these new kids that want to be in the combat sports scene media on ethics, I guess, if you want to call it.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. What to do, what not to do, what to take, what not to take, what questions to ask. Like, do your research. Don't just say, so what are you going to do after the fight? What kind of food are you going to eat? Bro, nobody gives a shit what food they're going to eat after their fight.
Yeah.
After their weigh-ins.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's
whenever they ask that, I always understand it. I get why you're asking that. Totally, So, but leave it for the very end, not the beginning of the questions, right? But the thing is, so with this new crop of journalists, these reporters, whatever, media guys like Anik, like Dana, like Dylan Napoleon, Dylan Rush, Kane Moore, all these guys, like the guys that I picked up on my team, right? Like Rush, Napoleon, Jake Noker, who's going to be in New York. If I see potential, I'll give you a shot, right? But you can ask those guys. Is I for at least the first one or two events, I'm babysitting and I'm on their ass. We have a legit what I call a pre-fight week meeting on here, right? Obviously it's not broadcast, but it's on here, and I literally go day by day what's going to happen, how it's going to go. I've done, especially when it's UFC events, right? I always give them because I've done plenty. I always go, hey, this, this is how media goes. Media day goes. Thursdays will have something like this, maybe a presser, maybe some extra shit. Fight day, weigh-in day, everything. And then once that happens, I connect them with the next guy. So when I have a new guy, I always tell him, hey, make friends with Jake Noker, make friends with Dylan Napoleon, and Gabriel Gonzalez. Those are those are some of my best guys, right? And they're fucking quick with it. And then, these kids get opportunities because the one thing that I appreciate about this new batch is that they not only go out of they're out of the box, basically. They're outside the box, right? So They're not traditional at all. They're not going up there showing to a post fight with or to a media there, to a post fight press conference with the camera, sitting there and going like, all right, so obviously you win this shit and that shit, and this happened. What do you want next? Blah blah. Like Napoleon. My favorite thing about Dylan Napoleon, for example, on my team, is he gets to the personal, right?
Yes.
And he does his research, looks into their fighter, and goes, "Hey, man, I know, you have this, you train at this place, and this means a lot to you. How did that help you, come into this fight and all that?" And he gets a lot of good ones. Like he's famous for the Strickland thing, right? Strickland goes, "Hey, man, where you from? Why are you sitting in the back?" And Dylan Napoleon goes, because I just it's my first one here, man, but I'm working my way up. And that got to Sean. Sean immediately took to that hardworking kid. And he asked me, "Hey, man, what outlet are you from?" And he's like, Cageside Press. Like, all right, Cageside Press, come on now. And that clip blew up, not only for us, but for him, more importantly for him. And he got, he covered UFC 307 for me in Utah. And the week after was Karate Combat. This kid made such an impression, Karate Combat hired him to do content for them. Yeah. He did content for them. So he was in Salt Lake City for 2 weeks straight. 307 for Cageside, and then he worked for Karate Combat. Dylan Rush, did a bunch of stuff for us, did a lot of PFLs and belts and stuff like that. Now, he works like once in a while with the UFC, and then doing embedded shit. And then he works right now he's working with Henry Cejudo doing his stuff. So it's like, this new batch, I really appreciate the fact that they're getting out there. Jake Noker does stuff for Cage Fury out in the East Coast. And so it's a different batch of guys who come in with that journalism mindset. Like I went to journalism school. I got my degree in journalism, and I did investigative journalism for a long time before I realized the world's fucking bullshit. And I decided to get out of serious news and have some fun stuff in sports. Right? So it's just, I really do admire these young kids making their way. Now, what I don't like, and you tell me what you think about this shit, because we've seen this year especially, and it's just an abundance of shit posting accounts, like posting fake news on purpose, like posting fake shit on purpose, right? Like I know you've seen it. What do you think of this shit? Because it pisses me off. Because I'm like, dude, we cannot. You can't bunch up with these assholes. We're not the same.
Yeah, it's just all clickbait, bro.
It's
just clickbait. All they want is just those clicks and the views for those up and coming websites that are out there. That's all it is. There's no such thing now, with the exception of a few of us that are posting real news, real stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, like you were saying, Anik. That guy, man, I love that dude, man. That guy he is one that thinks outside of the box, and he got hired on to where he's at right now. And I told him, I was like, bro, this is the reason also that I get a lot of guys that come to me. They don't get their foot in the door when the other websites don't give them the opportunity.
Right.
I said, you come to Fightbook, I'm going to show you, I'm going to teach you, and you got any questions, you text me, email me, whatever it is, and I will answer you and I will help you. And if you got questions that you don't know if you should ask, send them to me and I'll tell you. Yeah. That's trash.
Yeah.
Ask something else. Right. And I've had a shit ton of writers and guys that would cover events for me get hired on to bigger websites, and they feel bad, and I'm like, don't feel bad, bro.
Dude, yeah.
You need to get to the next step. I'm opening the door for you to get your name out there.
Yeah.
And when you put that application to go somewhere else, or if they're gonna ask, well, what kind of what stuff have you done? And have you done it for another website? And sure enough, they'll get all the links that they've done for Fightbook and get hired on. And I feel proud. I feel like a proud dad, Yeah. But yeah, there's Anik, there's your guys. They do a hell of a job, and it makes me happy to see the accomplishments that they're having. But then there's those other ones, man. There's just like, what the hell? You're just doing it. You're just doing it for the clout. And bro, I went to Top Rank, and I covered a Top Rank event here in my hometown. Me and probably two other guys that you've been doing this forever are the only ones with a camera, with a laptop, with a notepad, with our phone charging. We have all kinds of screens everywhere, right, covering the event. Then you see, then I'm looking over here and I'm like, these guys don't even have shit. They just got their phone and they're just scrolling in social media, barely looking up at the fight. And then when they make the announcement, that's when they're, posting it on their shit. This is who won. And then take a quick pic. I'm like, no, bro. Do you know how lucky you are to be sitting media row?
For real.
Take advantage, man. Be a professional, because these promotions, believe it or not, they are looking. Yeah. And they are seeing what you're doing. Because then they're going to say, oh, well, I remember him because he was actually putting in work. And we're going to want him back because we know that he's going to give us that exposure, or she.
Evil Eddie hanging out with us. I feel you.
Hey, Evil Eddie. Damn, I haven't seen
OG.
I haven't heard and seen of Evil Eddie in a long time.
He's an OG, man.
He is, bro. That boy, man.
He's the guy, dude.
I love Evil Eddie.
Yeah, he's the man. 100%. I know you're right about that, but I don't know. It's just like I've seen some guys where I'm sitting there going like, what in the fuck is going on here? Why are you here? Like, you didn't show up prepared at all, And so yeah, as far as the camera stuff goes, right? And so, but funny you say about guys moving on to bigger outlets and stuff. I've had the same thing happen. And they was like, "Hey man, I'm sorry, I got an offer from so," and I'm like, "Are they paying you?" Yeah, and I'm like, "Are they paying you decent? Like, can you pay some bills with this shit?" And he goes, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Have fun, man, go for it." And they always, and it's to the point that when I pick somebody up for the site, I have to tell them ahead of time, like, "Hey, and if you get an offer from someone willing to pay you more than I can, do that shit. Like, do not say no. Make sure everything's right. Make sure everything's in writing. Make sure you're getting paid all right." And make sure you're going to get opportunities, but do not say no just because you feel some type of way of loyalty and all that. Okay, you always have a home here, and if they say you can still do stuff for us, then great, still do stuff for us if you want to. But I will never tell you not to do that. And I've had guys get hired by Bloody Elbow, MMA Mania, just recently Sporting News, just got guys going to other outlets and stuff like that, like. And I love it. I fucking love it because I get to know these kids. I get to know these guys, and I feel like almost like a dad of some sort. Right? Like, I'm just like, okay, my boy, let's go. Right? Like, I'm happy as fuck for Dylan Rush and Val Dewar and Jamie Theo and Alex Behun and all these guys that moved on to the spots. I'm like, fuck yes, let's go.
Yeah,
like,
man.
You earn that.
Yeah, like my boy Ross, man. We were the first outlet to give him an opportunity, and he said like he's been applying and reaching out to other outlets, and he reached out to me, and I'm like, "Yeah, bro, send me your shit, and let's do this." Yeah. So he got the opportunity to be like the manager for MMA Succa.
Oh, I think sick.
I think it's MMA Succa.
That's dope.
And he lasted. And I told him, because he even asked me for advice. He's like, "Hey, I know you run a website. They're gonna want me to do the same. What do I do? Like, how do I be a boss? Like, what?" I'm like, "Bro, you just got to put your foot down. If your guys are fucking up royalty, you need to reprimand them. And then you got to talk to your boss and say, look, this is what he did. Show him the evidence. And if he feels like, all right, well, let's give him a second chance, or let's pull his credentials and let's have him start over, then, that's what they got to do. And then at the same time, you got to be kind of like a friend, you got to be a friend to these guys because they're looking up to you,
Yeah.
So he did that for a while, and then he decided to not do it anymore. He reached out to me again, and he's like, "Hey, it was hard." It was like, "I know it's hard. I know it is. Been doing this for 13 fucking years, bro. So I know it's hard."
Preach, dog. God. I bet Hey, Evil Eddie's in his room right now, just throwing punches at the air, like, "Motherfucker, come with Eddie." We love you, Eddie. I'm not gonna lie, dude. But I know you're just like, "Motherfucker, come on, bro." Yeah.
Yeah. So it's it's like me and you.
Hmm.
We've known each other for how long now?
Oh, dude,
I
forever,
mean,
forever.
forever. And we've always had that, like that step, you're doing this and then I'm doing this. I'm doing this and then you're doing this. So it's like, and it just took that event at one championship for me and you to even become even more closer,
Yeah, yeah.
and you don't see that. You don't see an owner of a media website become really, really good friends with another owner of another media website.
Hmm.
There's always that. No, no, no. I'm better than you.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. You're copying me. No, no, no. This and that. Because I've had that,
Oh yeah.
and I'm sure you've had that too. So it's I just feel like these young guys need to learn from us that been there for a long time, know the ropes, know these people, know how it is. Got to have thick skin because there's going to be a lot of people going to be bashing you for whatever it is that you do.
Oh yeah.
People are probably not going to like your style of writing, but that's okay because that's your style of writing. But as long as you're putting out those facts and it's 100%, then do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Eddie goes, known you guys since 2017, I think now. That's 7 years.
Eddie, I think it's been longer than
It's gotta
that,
be longer
bro.
than 2017, bro. I know about you, buddy, forever. It's gotta be like closer to 10 years, dog. It's gotta be.
It's gotta be longer than that, man.
Yeah. No, man, it's he's a good point here. Eddie goes, we've seen so many people blossom and many talents fade away over the years, 100%. It's beautiful watching media blossom, same with fighters we've interviewed over the years, like Bilal, Justin Gaethje, Valentina, Felder, etc. It's an amazing thing to see. Yeah, dude, being able to be part of this like growth of the sport is actually a lot of fun. Like I love it because you can't say who was there for the NBA or the NFL when it first 30 years in and all that shit. So, it's a really cool journey to be on. But the funny thing, talk about owner to owner and all that. People don't realize the hours this takes, the very little return you get. Right, like, because people go, oh, how come you're not as big as Junkie or Fighting or whatever? I'm like, they have corporations behind them with a ton of money.
Yeah,
like Fox Media behind MMA Fighting, USA Today behind Junkie,
Junkie.
And then you got like all these other smaller outlets that are right now like only social media based, but they're creating websites now. But those guys got money behind them too. You don't have an Instagram account with 100-some thousand followers on it with actual engagement. Now, let's be honest, some of these motherfuckers are faking, right?
Yep.
And you can tell very easily if you've been in the game for long enough, who's full of shit. And you just sit back, all right, bitch, I see you. But I don't really care. At the end of the day, there's nothing I can do about it. All I know is I'm gonna grow organically. That's all I know.
Yeah.
But people don't realize, dude, how many hours you put in for the so little return you get, and just for a shot at being part of it and then growing, right? But dude, like, my wife gets mad at me because my Saturdays are taken, right? Like
that's how my wife is too, man. But I tell her, look, I might not be bringing in, hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it's my job.
Yeah,
it's my job to watch these fights. It's my job to make the results on the website, on social media, because then I bring what I've learned that night onto my podcast on Thursday night. So I might have a Saturday that's not that might not be taken away, but most Saturdays obviously it is. But Sundays are free.
yeah. No, dude, my wife checks my schedule, so she knows what events I'm covering and when. And she checks my schedule. And so one of these last Saturdays, I was like, sweet, I'm free. Here's what's gonna happen. I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna wake up on Saturday, get up early, get a nice little warm up, whatever, play some video games, go hit up open mat at noon, go train for a while, get home, make some fucking good food, and just sit back and chill. And be like, she'll be like, oh, there's no card today? Oh no, I forgot to tell you. No, that's not what happened. You know what happened? A day before, she goes, oh, hey, I know there's no UFC tomorrow. Let's go up north. I'm like, God damn it. I wanted to sit on my couch. I wanted to chill the fuck out. Okay, I wanted to not move, think, nothing. All right, and it's just like fuck. So
I know, and now it's to the point where my wife is like, "So are these fights going to be on your laptop or it's going to be on TV?"
Yeah, dude,
I'm
I had to make a room in my house just for that. Because
like,
she's not sitting there with 8 hours with me.
no, I'm like, damn it, it's gonna be on the laptop. Okay, good, because I got shows to watch.
Yeah. Dude, my wife,
Like,
my
fuck.
wife, my wife's been watching reruns of Grey's Anatomy, and I'm just like,
Oh no, Laura's watching fucking Housewives and
yeah,
the 90 Days and some crime
oh,
shows that
yeah.
she watches. I'm like, oh gosh.
No, my wife watches Grey's Anatomy and then Chicago Fire, Med, and PD. That whole
Oh,
thing.
okay.
And she got me into that shit because here's the thing. So I'm one of those. I'm that guy that will watch a show with you and just shit on it the whole time and just like breaking down.
But then you get to know the characters.
Yeah. You get to know the characters. You're like, oh shit. But then no. But at the same time, like Chicago Med for a long time had one doc, and I will get off the shit in a second because I know Eddie's got a couple things that I actually want to get into. But there's one doctor who like screws everybody. Like she sleeps with everybody, but she also falls in love with everybody. And then she's about to marry everybody, and something happens last second. And I'm just like, so she's like the hospital, like she's like the hospital chick, right? Like everyone kind of runs through her.
God,
right? And it's every show. It's just everyone's banging everybody, and I'm like, I know how they got the housewives. I know how they got you. Right? It's just fucking. It's like the same shit where they read their books and they're like, oh, it's a book. No, it's fucking like book porn. Like you're reading book porn.
It is.
It's the same shit as that. So Eddie has makes a good point here as a question because I thought about this as well. Eddie goes, it's hard explaining to family and friends about the subject, but our passions will keep us happy, gives us purpose, and like fighters, we must make sacrifices and we must push ourselves 100%. His question, do you have, and you can go first on this one, do you have, if you want, do you guys have fam or friends downplaying what you do as a journalist? I have this struggle a lot explaining to people outside of the scene.
You know what, man? My family and friends, they're freaking all for it, man.
Yeah, they're supportive. That's good.
They're very supportive on what I do. It's amazing that when they see my posts, because I post the shit on social media, and I went to go shoot a house for my realtor friend.
Oh, bet.
Yeah, and he's all, bro. So I've been seeing you posting a lot of stuff about your website and, you're doing this and that. He's like, that's awesome, man. You keep it up. You got to keep it up because, I keep telling all my friends that I know this guy that does this stuff with the fighters. Yeah. And, so I don't know. I think I've been blessed with having friends and family that know what I do, even coworkers. They're like, hey, so you're going to watch a fight this weekend or you're going to go, travel somewhere. And so they know when I'm not there, it's because either I'm sick or I'm out covering an event.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I haven't had anybody, give me shit because of what I do.
Yeah.
And my wife knows. She's very understanding. She knows that this is something I love. And she's just happy that I'm not into any other sport but this.
Yeah. So,
because then if I did, it would have been rough.
So, and I've had the same kind of pushback Eddie has had before. And what I had to do was stop giving a shit about those people's opinions because, so my family, my wife, kids, everyone's supportive, right? Everyone's supportive. I even give you one. I mean, my parents weren't super supportive of it. Because they're old school, Mexicans. We're working for money, and I got my day job just like everybody else. But they're like, "Oh, you're putting a lot of time doing this and that. Is it giving you anything?" And I'm like, "Joy, happy."
And I tell people, would you rather be at the fucking bar drinking, getting fucking wasted,
exactly,
and watching whatever it is that's on TV, and probably not even paying attention because I'm on the floor fucking drunk,
right?
Or do something that I love to do that's not going to hurt me mentally, physically, emotionally, family-wise. I mean, if we're, supportive, then hell yeah. Why not do something that you love that is not going to take you away from your family? Like right now, I'm still sitting next to my wife watching fights and we're still talking.
My kids are out there watching fucking Up or something.
I know. My wife's like, hey, so you done with the podcast?
5 more minutes, bro.
Almost. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's and I tell people that. I was like, look, my wife is happy that when it comes for fight night, I'm sitting right next to her on the couch with the laptop there, and we're still having a conversation. We're still talking about our day. I'm still even watching a show that she's watching. Like right now, I had you on my phone. I was watching the fights on the laptop, and then she had a show on that she wanted to watch. And she's like, "How are you paying attention to all three?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "I just it just happens, I've been doing this for so long that,
Yeah.
So, and I tell people that I was like, my wife rather would have me there next to her watching fights than being at the fucking bar.
Yeah, no. For me, it was always like, I'm hard headed, dude. But I learned young, like as a kid, that some people's opinions don't really matter. Like, anyone that tells you why you're doing that's bullshit, wasting your time, blah blah blah. I'm always like, I always go, what would you rather me do? Like, hang out with you? What are you doing? Right? You're not doing anything. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, if you like, cool, you don't want to support, great. Don't. I don't care. You're not hurt me. Okay. Like, the sad part is that strangers will support you more than your own friends and family will. Okay. That's what we have a community here. You and I, everyone in here, like we all support each other like more than some of our friends and family do. Right. And it's weird, but it's there.
Yeah.
You got to lean on that,
And you know what, man? Never in a million years that I ever thought that me and you would ever meet.
For real, I didn't think so either. Dude, I didn't even know you were there.
I didn't know you were there either until I saw you walk in the doors. I was like,
you recognize me first? And I look around, I'm like, he was like, hey, what's up? I'm like, oh shit, what's up, bro? Like, I was so cool though.
Cool. You get so close to people in this tight circle that you never think in a million years that you're gonna ever meet maybe like this. Yeah, we'll meet like this, over the phone and doing a podcast or whatever, right? But person to person, because our lives are so busy that you just can't, like they say, line the stars together to make it happen to where we're both in the same place.
Right.
And for us to not say, oh yeah, I'm covering the one championship, because we never told each other that we were covering the event.
Never did. We just showed up. We just showed up, and I was like, "Oh shit, what's up?" Dude, and it was nothing. Like we had lunch later that day, and then the next the day before the fights, we went to.
We went to Boulder.
Oh, the day of the fights, we went to Boulder.
Yeah, we went to Boulder. We had lunch. Yeah, man. We walked around, hung out, and it acted. We became like when we saw each other. Yeah, it was a little bit of a shock, but then after that, it was like.
It's natural, dude. It was cool.
Yeah, like we've been seeing each other for like every weekend.
Yeah, like we hung out all the time. Like, hey, what's up?
Right?
Anyway, all right, before we sign off here, this is why MMA is so pure. We see champions at the top take falls and have to get right back up again. And look at Dustin trying to retire, Dustin Poirier trying to retire after Khabib lost, and then bam, goes on to build a real legacy. That's how it is in life, though. And the one thing you got to keep in mind, I tell this to everybody, is we're not here for very long. Okay? So if you're gonna spend time doing something, make sure you love it. Like even if you have a day job, great. Have a hobby or a side thing like this or whatever, but do something you love because goddamn, dude, life gets so old so fast when you hate everything. So yeah, to Evil Eddie is what I would say. Be like, hey man, it's cool, man. This is my thing. This is what I do. You don't understand it? It's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You do what you're doing, and if we connect sometime, connect. If we don't, it is what it is. I wish you the best on your shit.
And you know what? I feel like that's when you learn who your true friends are.
Oh, dude, yeah, so fast.
That's who you learn who your true friends are. So, Evil Eddie, that's something that you need to put in consideration. And anybody out there listening or watching right now, if they don't support you 100% on what you do, then you need to think about who you have in your circle.
Around you. Yeah.
That's all. You might have somebody in your circle for years and doing things together for years, but in a split second, they will backstab you.
Oh yeah, dudes.
And I know me and you, we know who.
We've seen
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
it's but it's fun, man. I love doing this. That's why when you said, "Do you want to jump on?" It's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I was like, sitting there, I'm like, well, fuck it, let's just talk. Eddie goes, cheers, boys. End of the year show coming on Pure MMA podcast. I'd love you guys to join me for a segment of Fight of the Year, whatever type you'd like to discuss. Cheer, boys, powerful show. God bless you for the real journalism. Hey,
Hey, I'm
let me
down.
know when. Let me know
Yeah,
when. We'll figure it out.
let me know, and let's
We'll figure it out.
let's get together on social media or text or whatever.
Very quickly, because you and I both have covered one championship. We actually both like it. And Rainier DeRitter, just that media at his post fight just a few minutes ago, said, tells fighters, if you're thinking about signing with one championship, don't.
Ooh.
Damn.
What?
So DeRitter leaves. Mikey leaves. Mikey Musumeci leaves.
Yeah, dude, I saw
DJ
that.
DJ retires. Like, they're losing a lot of guys. They're just letting them go because they kind of have to. But it's just one championship is just in a weird spot right now. It's really weird.
Yeah. Well, they've been saying that they're going under.
A lot of people have been saying that, and then Chachu's great at surviving because he secured like 50 million recently, about somebody. But it's just like it's a if y'all think that having a promotion or having a website that's like money cave, unless you're the UFC and one of the top websites, you're not making money. So
no. We are 100% independent.
100%.
100% independent. So it's money coming out of our pockets from our day job to put it into this, what we're doing.
Pretty much.
So, yeah.
But anyway, all right. But that's a weird one. That's going to be something to talk about for the next one. We'll try to make this happen again sometime.
Yeah, man. This is fun.
Yeah. So, again, folks, no Fight Companion next week. I got a family thing. I'll be live tweeting the whole time, but I can't be on camera. And so that's that. But I'll be back for the one after that. Shout out to everyone tuned in tonight. Evil Eddie, Phil, Mo Savage. I just realized what that name was. Kulada. Everyone tunes in, and then my brother Robert for joining me.
Yeah.
Fightbookmma.com, folks. At FightbookMMA, I think on all your socials.
Yes.
Hit them a follow. Check them out. They cover a lot of stuff that we cover, and a lot of stuff that we don't, honestly. So if you're into the Brave FCs, a lot of regional stuff, definitely hit up Fightbook MMA. And my brother Robert, Rudy T, the Canadian that's not a fan of Canadian cocky. Mark.
Yep.
Mark, thank you, Mark. And everyone else. Anik, shout out to Anik.
Yes.
Shout out to Patrick Dan getting his credit. You guys are dope as shit. Shout out to Evil Eddie. We'll try to make that happen with you, bro. And it's gonna do it. I'm gonna hit end stream here in a second, so don't jump off yet. All right.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna cut the live. So for myself, Robert Villa, Evil Eddie, everyone tuned in to the team Cageside Press. Love you guys. Catch you guys on the next one. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I will hit y'all with as soon as I can fucking find it. Dude, I swear to God, I use StreamYard. And there we go. I'm stupid. Their menus are so annoying. All right, hit you with the ending video. Y'all have a good night.